We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
And I didn't ask you, Chris. I think I might have. Do you want me to extra life spiel, or would you?
Oh, you go for it, man.
All right. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us still and being here on Sunday. This is our next to last game that we have in what has been a spectacular success of a weekend so far. Y'all are fucking phenomenal. So a little insight about Extra Life, in case you don't know, they're a charity for the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals who provides, works with children's hospitals around the U.S. to provide health care to children and keep them free of worrying about the financial constraints that come with it. It's an amazing company, and it's an amazing cause. So I encourage you to go look at their stories, their testimonials. We're playing them on commercials. Stick around. It's sad. Content warning. It's sad, but it's something we all need to see because these kids are fighting for their life every day, and it's up to people like us to come together and do what we can to help support them because it's not fair. And y'all have done way more than I have possibly been able to expect. So we set off with the goal of 1,500 and we're at 2,820 with 2 games left. So we're very near in this double mark. If we can hit that, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be really fucking excited. So thank y'all so very much. And with that out of the way, I'm sitting here getting to play with some amazing people, and I'm gonna throw it over to Chris. Or Chris, this way.
All right. Well, thanks for having me again, guys. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to run a game for you. So we are opening on the city of Waterdeep. We zoom in to a tiny corner of the city, to a tiny jail cell on the far outskirts. As the 4 of you find yourselves awaking in your own individual cells, all next to each other, you are immediately assaulted by a wonderful array of odors. It is dank and moldy, mildewy. There's a strange black ooze dripping off of a bench in an empty cell. And as you awaken, look around, some of you in varying states of hungover, I'm sure. A loud clanging echoes through the cell as the particular sheriff of this district walks in. All right, on your feet, dirt bunnies. It's already midday. Time to deal with this crap. Look, this is my jail, and if it were up to me, you'd all be here until you had your day in court. But it's not up to me this time. Apparently, I'm supposed to just leave you guys here and let somebody else deal with you. I'm told that I need to leave this room now. In my own jail, I'm told I need to leave the room. So I will. But be warned, if any of you lot don't take this opportunity that you're about to be given and end up back in here, you're not leaving so easily again. And he quickly turns around and storms out.
So we were given an opportunity
To escape.
I will.
Reyna, with the
Hey,
$25 donation. Thank you so much.
That's a pet, so I'll interrupt you for the first time, Chris, here, for a pet. I do want to say a toned Tony will get up to my feet in the form of a burpee.
Of course he would.
All right. So would you mind rolling a D100, Chris, for this pet?
Sure.
Thank you for
That
that.
is a 64.
Holdren has questions about your attire, Gup.
I'm sure there are questions about my attire. Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Ooh. This is cool. Who is player number 3? Remind
That'd
me
be
of
Clancy.
Clancy Jordan. So however it came to be, a friend of yours with you on your shoulder, is a tiny little dragon known as a druck, and it looks like this. And it is super tiny. It is a tiny dragon, armor class of 13. It can send out a shockwave that can be heard up to 300 feet away. And if you make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage, and he's got a bite attack. I'll post those in the Discord so you have that information to reference. Thank you for the donation, and I'll shut up now.
Well, that just broke the game. So, for the time being, you four are left alone to wonder what the opportunity that could be given to you to release you from your current predicaments.
Well, tarnation, does anybody even remember why we're in here? Yes, Tony. Would you like to say something?
I forgot you asked me something.
Yes.
Form is excellent. I'm gonna start flexing behind Tony as well.
I can just quietly flex in the shadows.
We are all very jacked.
This was unplanned, by the way.
Yeah.
But we all just
Tiny
have to be
Dragon's
really
also
jacked.
gonna start flexing as well.
So we all get to our feet and just start. We can get out of here. We should go over.
We have to go
there. Yeah, Tony, if you're asking, Holdren, is a super jacked muscle sorcerer. He is both a barbarian and sorcerer. And I am going to take this opportunity to do a jumping jack and look outside and see if we can get out of here. Is the gate open?
It is not open yet. Presently, the cells are still locked.
I will stand in contemplation.
Is there... I guess I'll kind of check out the lock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Which... Is that D20?
Yeah, so D20, and then it should have a modifier for you to add on D&D Beyond. For if you go to skills. Let's see here.
Investigation? Oh, I just got a 7.
Okay. You know, it's hard to say looking at the lock from behind the cell. It's hard to really see what you're looking at. I mean, it seems like it's a decent lock, though.
Do we know what to make of this?
Well, he said that an opportunity would present itself before too long.
What this opportunity might be. Devastating. Why would they let us out of here?
I don't know, but I'm sure that it's perfectly legal and in the name of justice, which I am all for.
I'm going to look at Clancy and
You're
Big
here for
Richard.
justice.
I don't know about justice. I don't know what that is. But what if the people coming to get us are bad and want to hurt us? Maybe they want to take away our way.
Then justice will not let them prevail. I'm gonna fucking...
Oh, yeah! Oh,
Yeah, brother.
You ready? There's gonna be a lot of this.
you can't flex alone. That's our code. I'm going to reach my hand out for a 4-way arm grapple.
Yeah. I respond.
As is tradition.
Does Clancy go in with for the third?
I just hover back into the shadows.
But I'll go down.
The tiny dragon chirps in acknowledgement.
So, it is about this time. You hear footsteps coming towards all of you. Coming down the hallway towards your cells is a goblin. About 3.5 feet tall, large ears, large eyes, but he is wearing a perfectly tailored suit. Well cut, black and white shirt, black vest, a blue bow tie with a silver lion, shaped cufflinks. He's also barefoot, which isn't weird for a goblin, but these feet are the cleanest goblin feet you've ever seen. The long toenails are well manicured. He is quite dapper in the way he is dressed. He is carrying with him a clipboard with some neatly stacked papers on it, and he smells a little bit like flowers. Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Fizzbank. I am a representative of the Blue Lion Trading Company, and I have come here to discuss your current situation. I'm sure not all of you are, unfamiliar with this kind of a setting, but I'm sure you're also wondering why you're here. After all, it was rather odd that a knight such as yourself, Sir Armstrong, who was simply carrying out some knightly duties of punishing a man stealing candy from a child, would have been arrested for such an act.
As anyone with a proper mind would. He deserved death.
And our roguish friend, Mr. Rubbins here, I'm sure it was weird for you to find yourself here after being arrested at what your most trusted source of, trusted informant assured you was a very easy job with no witnesses. But I have similar stories for all of you. The clock is ticking though, so let's move on, shall we? If you're not aware, this city has run into some trouble with a particularly pesky sorcerer. The Blue Lion Trading Company had hoped that the City Watch would have wrapped us all up now, but they have proved ineffective. And he kind of glances a look back towards when you saw the sheriff. This is all beginning to have adverse effects on our bottom line, and the company would like the problem dealt with in a more direct manner. My offer is simple. I will return to you all of your gear, your weapons. I will provide you with some extra provisions, an address, and your freedom. You will find the source of Nevalar and end him any way you can. I don't care how, whether you send him out of town or any other means. The alternative is rotting in this jail forever, never getting your day in court, and slowly turning into whatever that is, and points at the black ooze that's dripping off the bench.
I'm sure.
Go ahead.
I'm sure that this offer is all legal and on the up and up, and not full of skullduggery in any way.
Oh, of course not. The Blue Lion Trading Corporation always does its best to remain above board.
Do I believe him? Can I insight check that?
Go for it.
I don't know what my insight is. This might be bad. Let's see. Toned Tony insight. +3. 17.
All right. He seems like he believes what he's saying. It might not be entirely truthful, but
Okay. He believes it.
he might believe it. Even if it's a lie, he might believe it.
I have a -3 intelligence, so good. It's good to hear this. I'm very proud. I don't do bad.
And just in case... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I step out of the shadows and ask, are you sure this is all the information that you have? I'm trying to use intimidation.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 8. I have a really high intimidation.
Can I give... Oh, I don't have guidance. Never mind.
Hold on. I might have guidance. Hold on. I think that I do, actually. I might
Seems like
be
a weird
lying
thing
to
I
you.
wouldn't have picked, but what do I know?
Could I possibly cast Friends on this goblin to give Clancy advantage?
You know what? Sure.
Yes.
So...
I'll do that.
Oh,
With
never
this,
mind.
this
I
is-
don't have. I was thinking of something else. I'm sorry.
This is
I don't have
how I cast Friends. I'm going to reach in to give the goblin an arm lock.
Okay.
Friends. That's my word, and I cast Friends.
Right.
The dragon chirps again.
Friends, yes. Friends. So go ahead and roll one more time since he gave you advantage. So try that intimidation again.
Okay, yeah. It's 23.
Okay. So what are you doing to intimidate him? You just trying to be big and imposing?
I just step
and-
out of the shadows and just be like, is that all?
It's the menacingness. He does it
It's
menacingly.
the dark. It's light in this room, but it's really dark in my face.
Yeah. Well, I might know a little bit more. So, Nevelar is currently operating in a farmhouse outside of town, about a half a day's ride. We don't know much more about what he's doing there. We just know that there's been a lot of activity in the barn. Some strange matters with dirt appearing over a lake.
So, you said
An island?
dirt?
Yeah, dirt.
Dirt appearing over the lake?
Dirt falling from the sky over the lake.
Oh, that is very different from
Didn't islands originate from the sky?
It's one of those sky islands.
I do need to inform you that in case you were thinking about just cutting and running once we let you out of your cells, we have extracted some blood from each of you to keep track of you. I don't know what some magic that the wizards do, but somebody will be keeping an eye on where you are while you're under our employ.
Seems reasonable.
Now, of course, this situation is not without benefit to you, I promise. Our resources are many, and our deposits are substantial. We have hooks in many different areas of the city. I will leave this card for you, and he pulls out a card that is just a very simple white business card with the words "The Sharp Ends Weapon Shop" written on it. Open 24 hours.
I'm gonna look at the card. What's the font?
Is it Nimbus on bone white?
Let's see. Given the shopkeeper, I'm gonna say it's probably Comic Sans.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Papyrus?
So I immediately hand it back. I'll remember. I'll remember.
Okay. This gentleman is also holding on to all of your gear, so you will need to see him to get your gear back. He also will have a chest of potions, and I believe he's got some other items that.
Did you
he
say
can
chest?
look at. Yes,
Sorry.
it is.
We all flex as soon as you say chest.
With that, he hands you another piece of paper that has some simple directions for how to get to the farmhouse. And he starts to walk out and turns around. Oh, of course, one more thing. We do know that Nevelar travels with a bodyguard, a half-orc female. She's spicy. I'd watch out for her as well. And he kind of fades back into the shadows and disappears.
Oh, you do that. I'm gonna look at Clancy.
That's my move.
That's trademarked.
And as he disappears, all of your cell doors click open.
Oh, I thought we were all in the same cell.
Yeah, that was
We're just all bunched in together.
Reaching outside of the cells. I love it.
Looks like we need to go to this one. What did that card say again?
I thought you said you were gonna remember.
I was trying to write mental
island
notes.
in the sky
Yes, with water.
with water.
And I in my mental notes, I have Sir Escanor was given a card, said it was shitty, said the paladin. Shitty card, handed it back, said it was bad with his body words. So, what was on the card, my friend?
Comic Sans.
God!
Atrocious.
Oh my God.
But there's
Yeah,
a
but
shop
what did
here in town that has all of our equipment, apparently. We'll go to that shop.
The one with the Comic Sans logo.
It will be the only one, unless this is just
Assuredly,
bad town.
unless this town is just full of miscreants, in which case we need to burn it to the ground anyway.
I will serve as judge, jury, and executioner on every one of them.
Don't want to know where he got that line.
Away!
What did you just drink?
It's coffee. I made coffee.
Oh, already?
In jail?
Thaumaturgy. I can make minor miracles. So.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I don't know how I've never noticed that ability before.
I know they make toilet wine, but do they make toilet coffee in jail?
It was necessary.
Oh. Well,
It was hot and fresh.
It
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna-
hot and it is ready.
Bite,
Yeah,
bite, sip, sip, as they say.
so, do we have to sneak out of here? Or can we just walk out?
He said it's all on the up and up. It's completely legal. Why would we have to hide
legal.
ourselves?
I think we hide in the shadows just in case.
I don't need to do that. That is
What
silly.
if it's noon?
I'm gonna walk out the door that the sheriff went through. Just casually.
Yeah, and as you walk out, none of the sheriff, the deputies, none of them pay any attention to you. I mean, the sheriff kind of glares at you a little bit, gives you a little bit of mad dogging as you go by, but he doesn't say anything. Doesn't attempt to
Verily
stop
well,
you.
good sirs.
I feel
You
like
were
we
only
just
doing your
flexed on
duty.
them.
Oh, one of the very obviously new recruit deputies like sees you do that and like flinches. Oh my goodness!
Yes. Still got it.
Don't worry.
So as you exit the jail, literally right across the street is a large red sign with Comic Sans fonts. Says the sharp ends open 24 hours.
Can I use prestidigitation to change the font?
Give me an Arcana check for that.
That's going to be a 27.
Oh yeah, you changed the shit out of that font. What font is it?
Helvetica is the only one that makes sense.
How about Cool Vetica?
Helvetica.
God
The
damn.
open source equivalent that you don't have to pay licensing fees for.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and as you wave your hand, the font magically changes to something far less idiotic.
I hate sans serif.
Cool Vetica is also sans serif.
This is horrible.
I think it's sleek.
I don't, but that's okay. I don't have to agree with your work to appreciate your abs.
Anything but Comic Sans, by God.
Wingdings it is!
I love pictures.
This is much more understandable.
Look, it has pictures of swords!
That's a sexy face.
And there's a finger.
That's
Yeah.
a square.
Just a bunch of swords and spears that look super sharp, and are the ends of them are circled, so they really draw your eye to the sharp ends of the weapons.
Well,
Someone
now
has-
everyone knows what this is about.
Yeah. Someone
Least.
passing by, it's like, oh man, I like what he's done with that sign. That really pops now.
Guess we'll walk in. Let's go in and get our stuff back.
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
S-
wait. We can't go in yet.
Why?
I'm gonna pull a bottle of. Can I have stashed a bottle of oil somewhere?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna produce a thing of oil and start.
Just to
And I'm
be
gonna
clear,
hand it out.
Tony is wearing a banana hammock. And
Oh,
he
yes.
produced a bottle of oil from some presumably not
undisclosed
many
location.
places.
I was. Yeah.
I take it no questions asked.
All right.
What did I just say? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Is that a
you-
bottle of rubbing oil, or are you just happy to see me?
Could you get my back?
Olive oil. It's well seasoned.
Oh,
Could
natural.
you get my back? I can't reach back there.
Oh yes, I will.
My traps are too huge.
They're thick.
Thick traps.
And I'll slap it. I'm gonna do it with mage hand and just flex my pecs while the hand like
as
works
soon
it
as he
into his
slaps it
back.
on there, my abs start quivering with anticipation.
All right, my friend, we look good.
Is that banana hammock just a bag of holding?
It's holding so. It's holding the bag.
He double bagged it.
Oh shit!
What do we get?
$55 for Nurse Weasel.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Magic
thank you.
item for Gup.
Oh, okay.
Does that make it $2,900?
Is that what I'm waiting for it to go away to see? That might be
I'm assuming
$2,900.
so, since they
I believe so.
specified magic item question mark.
Oh, she's not
Go
even-
away! Hurry up and show the total.
You're supposed to be driving. Why are you watching me?
Change the font.
2900.
Oh my gosh, we are $100 away from Dublin. So, magic items. I will take away the legendary for this one. Would you roll a D100?
I think we all know what we want the magic item to be. We want your fucking leotard to be a bag of holding.
Yes. Or a handy haversack.
Yeah.
That's a 30.
I was like, that's so many layers. It was what?
A 30.
A 30. So we'll go to. Oh, refresh. Sorry, give me just a second. 30. That's. It's not far. It is a bag of tricks.
Wow.
Would you roll a D6,
That's what you call it.
Chris? Let's see what kind of bag of tricks it is.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Oh, good. That's probably good for you. It's a gray bag of tricks. Don't worry about where it came from, my friend. And I will pull out a little gray bag with a bunch of balls in it.
Oh no. What have we done?
Now that are we all glistening real good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Shining like
Good.
the sun.
I'm trying to stand in the sign's shadow, just the one shadow that's around.
Our shine is like illuminating the shadows.
It's just one square.
Oops.
Let us be on our way in.
Did I
Inward.
miss something earlier? Clancy, are you like sunlight sensitive, or are you just like sun
No,
averse?
he's leaning into the stealth hard. Dude.
Okay, I thought
That's
that
all.
might have been the case.
It's
I
a
just wanted
rogue
to make
that's just
sure.
like really just
He's
trying
just
to
a rogue.
He is a man of the shadows. Okay,
He's the roguiest rogue that ever rogued.
he is the most rogue.
You think the darkness is your ally?
You merely adopted the darkness. All right. So as you enter the store, the Sharp Ends, you see an older human male behind the counter, very grizzled looking beard and kind of wild hair. And as soon as he sees you come in, he kind of snaps up. He's like, "Oh, hey man, y'all are just in time. Those City Watch fascists are planning on taking all of our weapons. How are we going to protect our family? You need to buy now." And then he kind of really looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're with the Blue Lion Trading Company, ain't you?
Indeed.
All right, I got your weapons."
Can I ask, what's wrong with the city guard being so fast?
Well, I don't have a Well, now that you bring it up, the speed with which they are expediting this fascism is a terrible thing. It won't be long before we don't have any rights at all.
What kind of fashion are they wearing?
I mean, it's usually just armor, you know. I mean, and it's really good armor too. So if you really want to stick it to them, I mean, I'll give you back your weapons, but you might need to upgrade as well, just in case.
I don't think I need an upgrade on my armor. He says as I'm grabbing the adamantine plate from behind him.
All right,
I
you're
don't-
probably good.
I don't believe in armor.
Well, what about your weapons, though? I mean, you want to upgrade those, right? Like,
Absolutely
I
not.
mean,
And this one.
As he says that, I pull out my sword and it just rips ablaze in front of him.
all right.
It'll be for real,
Alright.
though. I could use a new sword.
Well, what kind of sword do you want?
One that's great, like me.
Oh, I got plenty of great swords. And he points over to a wall where there are many different great swords hanging. They all appear to be extremely common, though, and just have some basic, like, filigrees and things like that carved into the blades. So they look really fancy. But they're just regular great swords.
I'll keep mine. It is +1 great sword. I'll grab it. The hilt is a dumbbell with a little cap on it that's full of secret oil.
Do you have any t-shirts that are darker than the night?
He's looking for
what?
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black.
I might just have something. Wait, there's something else I was supposed to give y'all. He pulls out a chest and sets it on the counter and opens it up, and there are 4 greater healing potions inside.
I know where that's going. I'll take one and I'll put it away.
I
Where are
will
you
also
putting it?
You all turn around and I don't have anything in my hands.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's a magic trick. I didn't know you knew prestidigitation.
In all fairness, I actually have a fanny pack. I will take that out of my equipment and put it on.
I think
Oh, that's great.
I also have a fanny pack, but it's like very dark. And I put it in.
So he kind of leaves and comes to the back room, and you hear some things moving around, and he comes out with a very dark cloak. It's like a midnight black cloak. And says like, well, now this here is really dark cloak. It does have some magical properties to it. Nothing too fancy, but it does well, it billows real nicely, but it's real dark too.
Dark.
And I mean, it's only 100 gold.
What's the stitching count?
90.
Damn, that's awful.
I mean 900. 900. I mean 900.
Right.
That's what I. Yeah.
That's
90,
okay.
900.
I just grab it and kind of like, this is the one time I'm actually walking to the light. I kind of sheet it a little bit. It's like, seems to be doing the job. I'll take
All
it.
right. All right. Very well. Oh, you know what? So I'm supposed to give you each something with the card that you got from Central with Blue Line. So that'll be your thing that I give you. The other 3 of you can also get something if you want. It's like what I got is some rings here. Rings of spell storing. Now they do each have a spell already attached to them, so I can't really do much about that. But if I could open up the right app to tell you what they are. So inside there are 7 rings. It says this one is got 1 use of blindness, deafness stored in it. This ring has got 1 use of Melf's acid arrow stored in it. This ring has 1 use of counter spell stored in it. This ring has 1 use of Misty Step stored in it. And this one has 1 use of Dimension Door stored in it. There are more rings in the case, he's just not pointing them out to you.
What about the rings in that case?
Those aren't part of the deal. I hadn't intended on giving them away for free.
What's that black one?
So that is a ring of Fireball.
That won't do. I just walk away, go in the shadows, but like kind of like swish my cloak a little bit.
Oh, so basically, as you wear this cloak, all you have to do is you basically use an action to make it billow in the wind. Like it just billows in the wind at your will.
Even when there's no wind?
Even when there's no wind.
That's hilarious.
Oh, so when we flex, it just billows.
Yeah.
Every time you flex, you're gonna billow it. Tony is totally jealous of that. That's pro bodybuilder right there. You said there is a spell in there, Misty Flex. I'll take it.
Right. Misty Flex. There you go.
Thank you.
So it has one use of Misty Step.
Or if nobody's gonna take it, I'll happily take the Ring of Fireball.
All right, I'll give it to you. He kind of ponders a little bit, and he's like, "All right, yeah, you can have that ring. All right, I'll be all right with that."
I'll take the nifty door ring.
Very well, good sir. And he hands you the Dimension Door ring.
Puts it on my pinky because it's the only one that it will fit on.
I'm expecting everybody to touch rings, touch tips.
Oh,
So
is that why you're holding out yours?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
standing here in the store just like,
All
come
right.
I was
bros.
with you the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll just like go over and grab a ring and just you can just tell me what I grabbed.
Let's see here. Roll me a
It's a random ring.
D4.
I doubt anything bad has ever happened from somebody grabbing a random ring in D&D.
Surely.
Oh.
not.
Okay. So that is a ring with one use of Melf's Acid Arrow stored in it.
Ooh.
Which is a spell. I will go ahead and drop these spells in Discord so you guys have them.
It feels good to have my stuff. I'm going to put my bracers on. I've got some bracers. Grab my sword. My sword also goes on my back. I just...
Somehow.
Clenching your butt cheeks.
I put it in between this and my butt cheeks. Yeah. Like that Wonder Woman scene.
Oh, yeah.
Where did that sword come from? That's... So, how do y'all feel? I'm going to talk about this in front of the shopkeeper because I'm dumb. How do you feel about this? We have to kill... I'm thinking of my mental notes here. This well-dressed goblin, he had impeccably hot feet. I like feet. But he had a problem with lining his bottom? Is that what I remember?
I think it was with some lard fellow. Never lard?
Never lard and lining his bottom.
There.
But it said he wanted us to kill someone? That's bad, but... And then I wrote butt hide, but I don't know what butt hide is.
I wrote it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who takes notes like you do.
Card was shitty, said Paladin with body words. So, how do you feel about just killing someone? Do we know what they did?
Well, he said he didn't care how we dealt with him.
Dealt with him.
Yeah, we could turn him into a book.
That's the weirdest
deck of
option I've
cards.
ever heard, actually. How did you even come up with that?
So he could deal him.
Is that something
Yeah.
that you can do? Do you do that?
Well, I just figured our combined might can fold him over into, a book-like shape.
Oh, no, yes, you're absolutely correct about that. There's no doubt in my mind that we could fold him like a book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
That-
probably could have phrased that better.
And then we can go, problem dealt with.
G-force.
But we'll just go, we'll just go and we'll see if he's up to any illegal activities. And if he is, I will serve as judge, jury, and executioner.
What? No.
And we will deal
Seems
with
the
him.
most logical.
I
So
just
we're
keep
having like a
thinking-
jovial conversation at any time. Like you just get ultra serious. Like there's like lines drawn across your face. And like,
When that happens, like the earth starts trembling and my eyes glow because I'm using thaumaturgy. Like,
I would
Oh man,
I just get real fucking serious. I will serve as judge, jury, and executioner.
I just keep thinking of Hot Fuzz. Like, I don't want to be Judge, Judy, and executioner.
shame,
Nice.
shame. Oh my god.
So do we know where this dirt is?
He said it was on the water.
I thought smoke was on the water.
Yes.
But I guess also dirt. No.
I believe the first place we must go is the Lard Fellow's manor. He did say it was a manor, correct?
Yes, deep into
I
the
heard-
purple, I believe.
I heard barn. But that could be a manner for some. Manner
out.
of speaking.
I'll have my I'll have my retainer Duke Wellington find out where his manor is located for us. Duke Wellington. He
Yes,
should be somewhere nearby always. So
Oh yeah, and sprinting out from the crowd that's kind of near the jail cell. Like it's like, how well do you allow your retainers to be dressed?
they need to be dressed well. Duke and Simon Garfunkel have to be dressed very well.
Okay.
Cheese is my squire, so he gets a little bit of leeway.
Okay.
But Duke and
So-
Simon,
Duke comes running out and is brushing off any dust that might have been on his clothing. He's like, yes, sir, you requested me?
by God, Duke, have you been waiting there for 3 weeks?
Well, you've only been in jail for about, 14 hours or so?
You look terrible.
They told us we weren't allowed to come in with you. We tried to, but they wouldn't let us.
That's all right. I have a very important mission for you, Duke. Find and locate the manor of Sir Lard or something or another.
Okay, a Sir Lard?
Probably not. He's not a knight. Don't say not. I didn't say sir.
No, it's never lard.
Never Lard. Or
Never,
something.
sir.
Never Lard.
Something resembling that name. I have full confidence.
Very well, sir. I will
Contains the
return
syllable
shortly.
lard.
I have no doubt in my mind that you'll be able to find him.
Okay. That was a pretty good roll for Duke. So, not 5 minutes later, you see Sir Duke coming out of the jail that you were all just in. So it's sir, it's Neverlar. He's a sorcerer. He owns a well, I don't know if he owns. He's living in a farm somewhere outside.
Farm, not a
Town,
manor, a farm. Very similar things, different social classes. Anyways, go on.
Yes, sir. Clearly, for a peasant, farm would be quite the manor.
There's nothing wrong
but yes,
with being a
if you-
peasant, Duke.
Thank you.
Continue,
sir.
please.
Your grace never ceases to astound me. And he kind of pulls out a very roughly drawn map. It was like, if you head out the southeastern gate and follow this pathway, it will take you to the farm that he's at. I was told it shouldn't be any more than maybe a few hours walk to get there.
Ah. Tell my squire Cheese to make preparations, and we will meet him there.
Yes, of course. Of course, sir. Of course. Oh, cheese! And starts running off.
I guess we should be on our way. Good sirs.
But we need protein first. It's a long
Protein.
trip. Can I find a stall or something along the way and buy some eggs?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
So
Oh,
unhinged.
please. Oh, please. Perception +3. Cool. 17.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough to find. Just a little ways down the road, even like towards the exit, there is a...
How many eggs can I buy for 10 gold pieces?
That's a lot. That's 10 gold
That's a lot of
pieces.
eggs.
That's a lot of fucking
So just a lot? Just a lot of eggs?
I'm gonna say that with 4 gold pieces, you buy out this little stall
All right.
of the like 6 dozen eggs that they had.
All right. I will rejoin my friends. Got protein snacks.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'll hand them a tray. Half a tray each should be good for our caloric intake today.
I
just
pop
grab
3
it.
in my mouth,
It just-
shell and all,
Yeah.
and just start chewing it down.
The raw. We just eat raw eggs.
Shell is a good source of collagen.
I'm glad you did it.
Nope.
The police are coming for you.
Yep. As completely justified.
I heard you're eating eggs raw.
Good on you, sir.
I hold it up to my little dragon, and she cooks it.
Oh yeah,
Nice
you're
hard
dragon.
boiled. Yeah.
Was it exactly like just drinking a booger?
It was one of the absolute slimiest things I have ever had in my mouth, and I have had some shit in my mouth, let me tell you.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh,
It's true dedication to the craft.
I can hear you. I'm gonna get a paper towel.
He had to commit. You have to commit, you know?
Full set
Yeah.
every time.
Yep. I gotta hand it to him. I wouldn't have done it. So
Same.
You're,
100%.
you're not Tony. That's his victory cry.
Just hear him hacking in the background.
I picked the wrong time to drink.
I did not mean to leave my mic on. Hello.
$25 donation!
The grossest part about that was, and you're gonna hate this, that was a farm fresh egg that hadn't been washed.
Oh, boy.
I just
So
realized that. I
probably-
didn't think about that before I did it.
Well,
I might not have
Thank
should have
you,
said that live
Holdren.
on the internet.
Holdren has made up. The $25 is worth the E. coli risk, so we're good.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
salmonella. Salmon
Thanks.
coli. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
Okay.
$7.
All right, with the belly full of protein,
Salmon.
I'm ready to go.
You think this lake has salmon?
I got part of it, Monkey Man.
I'm going to pull out a bottle of restorative ointment and begin rubbing down Tony, who can tell that protein powder didn't quite go down the right pipe.
Thanks, babe.
Oh my god.
That was my wife, by the way, making that donation.
Oh,
Amazing.
fantastic. Holy shit. Sorry for that spit take. I saw it float out of your mouth like a waterfall. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for that $50 donation. Holy shit! Did that put us? That put us over? No, not
They
yet.
put us at
Within
2980.
striking distance
Yeah.
of 3,000.
Very close.
Do we get any pets or magical items or anything for that, Gup? Are you composing yourself still?
I think Gup's muted.
I think he is muted. Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm muted. I just burped really loud. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
There's just so many things happening. On
Oh my
our
gosh.
team.
Yeah, I was trying really hard to hold that water in. Chris, I'm sorry. Would you give me a D100? I'm dead. I'm done.
93.
93.
I thought restorative ointment would do more good than harm.
Oh gosh. Okay. 93 you said. 94. Oh, gross.
This campaign is over.
That
There's
is
still enough time.
Nolan.
We just
Nolan.
hit 3,000.
What?
Just hit 3,000. Someone just donated 20.
Sean, thank you so much for tipping us over that. Hey. That's another magic item and a pet. So this pet is for you, Nolan, and it is a teeny loth. It is like a Yukoloth, but really, really tiny. And it apparently likes to hoard a whole bunch of items and stuff. It can teleport and throw coins, and this is what it looks like.
Ooh.
It is
Teeny
tiny.
loth.
Yeah, a teeny loth. I will send that info to you in
Excellent.
Discord. But yes, it can fling a coin for 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
He's
And
got
then,
good biceps.
and then, then you roll. Yeah. Just flip a coin. You have to give it the coin to throw, though, it says.
Okay.
If it does not do the Anton speech from No Country for Old Men, and it flings a coin at somebody, I will riot.
We need another magic item. So if you want to roll another D100, Chris.
Okay.
I'm just beside myself.
$3,000.
Yeah.
50.
50. Yeah, $3,000. That's insane.
Yeah.
How
Wow.
awesome are y'all? My God. Oh. You said 50 even?
Yes.
All right, that will
Playotic
go to.
Games is officially ranked 40 across all of Extra Life.
Look at that! Look at
Nice.
that! Nice.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Chris, Sir Escanor, I should say. There's two of them here. You get some bracers of celery. No, bracers of clarity.
Celery.
Oh my gosh, good celery.
Yeah, it's not clarity either. It's celery.
Celerity?
Yes, celerity.
Celerity?
Thank you. I don't know why that was escaping me. I just wanted to say the plant. So this pair of lightweight bronze bracers lined with a soft purple velvet and engraved with swirling designs. While you're wearing them, all of your speeds increase by 10 feet, and you have advantage on saving throws to avoid paralyzed or restrained.
Wow.
And that is a
Wow.
D&D Beyond item if you want to add it to your inventory.
I'm trying to do that.
Bracers
Hey, that's-
with celery.
Of celerity.
Yes. We like water-based vegetables. They're good for hydration. No calories.
It's like I'm working out and I'm eating.
More room for protein.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Back to the adventure.
Yeah.
Now that we're done with the shot from the first 5 minutes of the game,
What an event for the first 5 minutes.
Honestly, I debated putting the shop in because I know how shopping episodes can go normally, but
Oh, boy.
so as you begin to head out towards the farm, following your map, it is a fairly uneventful journey. It takes about 2.5-3 hours to get there. As you are getting closer to it, you are passing a rather large lake.
There any
Just to
dirt
the
in
south.
that lake?
So as you continue to pass the lake, just before you're about to be completely past it, a glowing blue circle appears in the air over the center of the lake, and a bunch of dirt rains down from it into the water.
That doesn't
Are
seem
we
like
sure
a
it's
normal.
dirt?
That doesn't seem like a normal occurrence for this kind of weather.
It is.
I mean, anybody who wants to, like you guys are, most of you guys have magic of some sort, you are more than welcome to roll an Arcana check.
Arcana's the
Oh,
one
I-
kind of check that I shouldn't roll.
I am proficient in it, so I'll roll,
magic.
but it's still only a +1. My proficiency bonus is +4, but I only have a +1. That's a 4.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Yeah, you don't know. Like, you might have seen a glowing blue circle at some point in your life, but
Fuck it, I'll try
Yes.
to roll. I'll try to roll.
Sorry, I was looking through my spell list. I
Roll
will
a 5.
absolutely roll.
So
Is this dirt powdery, or like we in it, or is it just up ahead of us?
oh,
it's falling in the lake.
Yeah, it's falling
Yeah,
in the lake,
But not
Like,
on us currently.
No,
Okay, cool. Does it look powdery?
It's just like a orb.
no. I mean, it's like clumps of dirt.
Lumps of
falling,
dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
We're rolling Arcana to figure out what the blue glowy stuff is, yeah?
Yep.
Has a 21 Arcana.
Okay. Yep.
There you go.
You know that was a teleportation circle.
Oh, shit. Someone just bamped either here or somewhere else.
The dirt?
What's a bam?
I don't know dirt can teleport.
What is BAMPS?
Oh, badass multifaceted teleportation. It's a bad acronym, but
Oh,
That was impressive.
Yeah, that was.
I'm impressed.
Bammed.
I would say with the 21, you are aware that items can
apparently
be
it
sent
summons
through.
little chocolatey treats.
Yeah.
You said it's dirt, friend.
It's dirt. Dirt
You
has protein.
Dirt.
You would be aware that items can be sent through teleportation circles.
Let me eat my protein bar. 1 minute.
Is it
Can I-
really pretty of a circle?
What's the beautification
Like,
level?
where
And
is the
it's-
circle?
It literally just appears for about 6 seconds above the lake, and dirt falls, and then the circle disappears.
Does it reappear, or does it just happen for that one moment?
So far, it's just happened for that one moment. And it's about 30, 40 feet out into the lake.
Wonder how much that circle weighs.
I bet you can't lift it, Tony.
I'll take that bit. Now it's gone, and we'll never know.
I was trying to
Maybe
read
if
this
we check the
spell.
barn, there's a boat.
I guess I'll put my glasses on.
That's really smart.
Oh,
Who said that?
There are trees just dotted along the road, just enough to provide enough shadow.
I'm just like,
You like
from shadow to shadow.
hopscotch from shadow to shadow?
So if this breaks the game, I'm totally cool with just not doing it for story purposes. But if I
Okay.
know teleportation circle, can't I study it and then cast it?
You could.
But if
is
that's
not-
like outside the realm of then totally
well, it's
fine.
not like it's a permanent circle in the air. It just literally appears long enough for the dirt to fall.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
then
So not long enough for me to
disappears.
study it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure
what is your
if
concentration
you
span?
stayed long enough and saw it enough times, you could.
Can I reach up and go grab a handful of this dirt as it falls from the ground?
Falls from the sky.
It's falling from the sky.
That's
It's
what I
not-
meant. What is the ground? What is the sky but not the ground of the sky?
I mean, you don't know when it's going to appear again, and it is 30 feet out into the lake.
That's fair. So it disappeared and it stopped.
Yeah.
All of it fell into the water. Can I stick my head underwater and see if I see anything strange?
Go for it. Roll me a perception.
I just put my nose in egg.
Your desk is a food hazard.
Dude, yeah, this is going to be a week. What am I making a perception?
Yep.
15 plus 6, 18 for perception.
Okay.
I'm very perceptive. I'm bad at everything else.
Yeah. There is dirt beneath the lake, and there are some fish, and looks like some sort of like lake algae, under there.
Pop my head up. There's dirt in the lake still.
Calamine! Welcome in! Just in time with your 19 viewers for... We just hit $3,000 like just a couple minutes ago. Like, what the fuck? You were here when we had like $400. Like, and that was 2 days ago. What the fuck? We are, I'm Richard Magnum, the buff wizard. Above me, we've got Tone Tony, the buff barbarian. We got... Sorry, sorcerer,
Both.
my mistake. That's both. We got Sir Escanor Armstrong. You are the judge, jury, and executioner, are you not?
Yes. The Oath of Redemption Paladin.
And we got Sneaky Boy Clancy over here hiding in the shadows.
He's got great abs.
We're all jacked as shit.
Gup just swallowed a raw egg and then spit water all over his desk to go with the flour that he spewed from earlier in the week as powdered Doug. So he's having a time.
Yep.
So thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good stream. And thank you again for joining us. Sorry, Chris, where were you? Chris DM Chris.
I only go by Escanor right now.
Okay, perfect.
I popped my head out of the water and said, "There's still dirt under the lake."
Interesting.
I don't think that's supposed to be there.
The dirt under the lake.
Correct. We saw it come from the sky. Why is it staying on the ground?
What do you think is underwater in lakes?
Water, of course.
It's just water all the way down?
Yes, water.
Where does the water end?
On the other side of the planet, it's round. Duh, it's the lake on the other end, of course.
We all know the Earth isn't flat.
I don't know what you think, but maybe you need to go back to the school.
I flexed with him.
I'd like to
dragon
cast
chirps.
enlarge reduce on your biceps.
Are you making them bigger or smaller?
Oh, absolutely bigger.
Oh, nice.
I can't. You're trying to show me directions to the school, and it's a little ambiguous. So I need your biceps to be bigger.
So the funny thing is, if you're gonna cast enlarge on me, that makes me one size bigger, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't stop, so I also know enlarge reduce. So I would like to crunch my abs absolutely and enlarge myself a little bigger.
Okay. So you're now what, like 12 feet tall?
Yeah, huge.
I'm in your shadow. I hop into your shadow.
So if I'm normally 6 foot tall, I double and then I double again.
Yeah, so
6
12
foot, 12 to 24 foot.
No,
Wait.
144?
You're only a 6 foot tall Goliath?
Oh wait, you're right. I'm a Goliath. I'm 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
So 8 times 2 is
32.
16.
16.
doubles,
32
not
feet
square. I'm
tall.
done. Oh my god, your weight is multiplied by 8, and then is multiplied by 8 again.
The ground just kind of like cracks.
You're just standing there, and the ground begins tremoring.
Mortal Let's see if that boat's in the barn. Can I like rip the top of the barn off to see if there's a boat in there?
So You're not close enough to do that yet, but you can definitely
gotta go
see
to
a
the bar.
farmhouse
Can you just walk through
off
the
in the
water?
distance.
Just walk through the water. Yeah, you're tall enough to just
Walk into the middle of the water and just scoop up the dirt from the bottom.
Try to pick up the dirt and put it back in the circle when it.
You reach down, grab some dirt.
Take from this place.
Step leaves a literal crater.
I do want to start. Is there a lake between us and the farmhouse, or is there dry land to go around?
There's dry land to go around.
I want to start walking that way, and I want to hold my right hand out. I'm very large, so I think it would cast a very large shadow for Clancy to walk under.
All right. How
This
long
last
does enlarge
one-
reduce?
1 minute.
That's a minute.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
That minute would be almost enough time for you to get to the farmhouse.
I'll
It
take
would
it.
be about another 30 minutes for the party to.
Oh no,
I'm so
we're on his shoulders.
Riding
Just
him.
hold us.
I'm still gagging. Okay. Yeah, I put you on my back if I can.
Hey, your weapons also grow to your size.
Oh my god. I have a great sword.
You are a literal god temporarily.
I really want to throw a javelin at the barn, but I think that's against my nature. So I'm not going to do it. But I want to, just know that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Duly noted. Somehow, beyond all belief, as you get close enough to this barn and the spell starts to wear off and you shrink down again, somehow the two Duergar patrols did not see this happening.
Wow.
I have one more thing I would like to do while I'm enlarged.
Standing, talking about it. Hey, did you see the game last
Watching
night?
the
Meanwhile, there's a giant box sorcerer just wandering across
Can
the land.
I do one more thing
Shaking a little bit.
before we leave? I would also like to cast mirror image. So, because it's not concentration. So, just because I'm impressed at this point, like, oh wow, I've never been this small.
I want to see my delts.
Yeah,
So
I'll
anyway.
allow it.
Okay, just for a frolic, we wasted awful
Yeah.
spell slots, so I don't care. I wasted 2 second-level spell slots. Okay.
Yeah. We won't need them.
Okay.
No mechanical benefit.
Nope. Just 3 very large stone Tonys sprinting across the lake.
Oh man, the villagers of Waterdeep will tell tales of this because I'm sure they saw you.
Oh, now I'm like Sasquatch. Everybody's going to be looking for me, but never find it.
The cryptid of Faerun.
But as we shrink, I would like to see if we could. Is there anybody outside of the farm?
So yes, there are 2 patrols of 2 Duergar each, circling the barn opposite each other. So as you're coming up to the farmhouse, there is a house just off to the left, like a farmhouse, and then just beyond that, there is a barn that is falling into disrepair, and then there's a tent right next to the barn. So it's about 50, 60 feet to the farmhouse and about another 100 feet to the barn, and then the tent right next to the barn.
What do these guys look like?
So they are Duergar. They are dark dwarves. So they look like dwarves, but they have more purplish skin. They are wearing very large hats with large brims at this point to keep themselves in the shade. And they are carrying.
And are they swole?
I need one of those hats.
It's hard to say. They're wearing a lot of clothing, a lot of like furs and things like that. They're all carrying war picks.
Do they look mischievous? Like, do they look like bad dudes?
Roll me perception.
They're small like you, Richard. I think you could take them.
What is
forgot
my
small.
perception bonus? I can't remember. Hold on.
Jacked gnome.
Imagine
Perception,
how-
you said wisdom plus your. Or wait, what did you ask? Sorry.
So 14. That's what I
Okay.
rolled.
It's hard to say from this distance whether or not they look like mischievous, but it's rare to see Duergar up above the surface. And it would definitely be weird to see them in this area in the middle of kind of nowhere, just walking around, patrolling a bar.
They look like they're doing anything illegal.
Is there a crosswalk that they're ignoring and crossing
Is
the
there?
street?
Where's
Does
the
it look like they're home?
shadows? Where's the shadow light?
I just need to know how I
Is it
feel
near
like
the door?
approaching them. That's all.
From this distance, you cannot tell whether their activities are legal or not.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking up to them in broad daylight because it doesn't look like they're doing anything to me.
Okay. How do
follow
you approach?
Hail, valiant guardians of this gateway!
They immediately turn towards you, raise up their pikes, like, who are you?
Oh, a noble quest awaits us, dear sentinels. One that calls upon our courage and virtue to thwart the machinations of darkness. I beseech thee, please, let us through. Our cause is righteous and our hearts are resolute.
We can't let anybody through.
As I'm talking, like, he almost seems to glow, and he looks like statuesque to them. I'm calling the divinity, and I'm doing the, what's it called? I'm sorry.
Oh, you've broken my immersion, Sir Escanor.
I know.
Good.
I'm channeling divinity, and I'm doing
With
emissary of peace, which gives me a +5 to my persuasion checks.
Okay.
And yeah, our cause is righteous, and our hearts are resolute, and our resolve unyielding in the face of adversity. We carry with us the blessings of the divine and the weight of our sworn oath to protect the innocent and uphold the law.
They kind of exchange a look with each other. They're like, okay, but what are you doing here?
We have merely come to speak with the owner of this farm and make
And
sure
for dirt.
everything is abiding by the law and legal and upstanding, if you will.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion. This is going to be a fairly high DC.
I was hoping that it would be, because I've got a pretty high persuasion check.
As a fallback plan, I'll prepare our no-knock warrant.
Yeah, here you go. Sorry, I'm doing math. 13 plus 18.
Damn.
What was it, 30? 31?
31.
Yeah.
Said that.
I mean, honestly, more than anything, they kind of look confused. And
I'm glowing with righteousness.
Can I walk up and cast-
If they'd
And-
never
and I'm, like,
witnessed a
hiding in the
celestial
shadow of
being,
this righteousness.
they'd be like, this guy is an angel. You know?
Can I cast
Emissary
light
of Peace
on you?
makes, like... Yeah.
go for it.
Emissary of Peace changes the way that people see me.
I think they're going to be so taken aback by just the confidence that you have, and then seeing this radiance that honestly is a little painful for them to be looking at. And they're kind of just going to like all right. I guess he's in the barn down in the pit.
I thank you. We will let our actions speak louder than our words, brave guardians. We shall prove ourselves worthy of passage by aiding those in need and by championing the cause of justice. You've done your part today. And I'm just gonna walk by them.
Okay.
Good shot, gents.
And they're both just standing there, kind of awestruck at what they've just seen, and trying to speak to each other and figure out what the hell just happened. But they let you pass.
Tony, you look like you're drying out. You need some more oil.
Do you need an egg?
What?
Do you need an egg?
No, it's pre-packaged. It's just the sun is drying out your skin.
I think I like the scene where we're all like kind of walking through them, and then what is Nolan's creature guy, the little
It's a
teeny,
gnome.
he's just like holding a sack, just like.
Got a literal loot goblin. Oh, I never
I forgot that you sent me the info.
I forgot. I'm doing that right now. There's Jordan. There's Jordan's. I had it all. I just never typed in her.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Just trying
I'm gonna walk through like I have a fucking warrant.
Okay.
I mean, you do. It's divinely written.
Yeah. Just go through the door.
There you go.
Don't even.
Just walk through it. Can we each be doing like a different flex? So we break the whole door in a different way.
Oh,
through the wall.
most certainly can.
But now we all have to do our pose. What are you doing, Chris?
Oh shit. I'm gonna be doing the back tricep.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
You know?
that's a good one. Classic.
What's Clancy doing? How's Clancy's flex?
Oh yeah, the little
that's-
obliques. Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to beat. What's Richard's?
Richard's gonna be doing a little trap flex. You know, get those wings going.
I'm gonna stick with the
Or
classic
lat flex. Sorry.
Archer.
Yeah. Ooh, classic art. That's a
There you
good one. It's wider than the
we're all
door, so you
just
take some of the wall
complimenting
with you.
Oh god. Dang. Okay.
Just the paneling.
And
Just
you know
falling
what?
everywhere.
This barn is that old and falling apart. Like, it is easy enough for you guys to just walk straight through the doors like that.
I don't
perfect.
duck. By the way, I'm
Perfectly
8 foot
shaped.
tall. I don't duck. So I take the top part above the door out with it.
I need a drawing of whatever that works out.
Can we please have Richard go through like the doggy door?
Yeah, because like all of the arm poses would be like up on the upper, and then at the bottom you would just see like little triangle like at the calves.
Oh my gosh. Yes, this is for the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids.
Kids.
Oh gosh.
For the kids. How do I reach these kids?
All right, is Everlard in this? They said in the
So-
pit. Where the fuck is the pit?
As you
We
walk
just went to the
into
barn after they told us where to go. Like,
after you walk into the barn, there are three things that you see. There
any of them
are
illegal?
possibly.
Ooh.
There are two wizards chained to the wall. In front of them are two teleportation circles etched into the dirt.
Oh.
One has a sign on it that says the house. The other one, one has a sign on it that says the lake. and the other one has a sign that says pit floor. And then towards the back of the barn, there is a very large cavern heading down into the earth.
I'm gonna check on the wizards.
Okay.
Suddenly the tone got very serious for Sir Escanor.
I'm literally just flexing, staring at the wall, waiting for you to like inform me of what's happening.
Hail, magicians!
They flinch quite a bit when you walk in through the door. You're not exactly quiet. But seeing all of you, oh, thank God! Are you here to free us?
Why were you put like this? I say as I rip the shackles off of them.
The sorcerer never lies. He's digging something up down there. I don't know what. He's just been keeping us chained up here. They bring dirt up. We teleport it out over the lake, and then we teleport the giants that bring the dirt up back down to the pit floor.
Tell me, does he have a permit?
I don't think so.
The ground starts to shake. The light, all of the light gets like real dim, and my eyes start glowing. I'm just like, that's illegal.
Richard gets really concerned. Like, did they at least call 811?
I don't believe so. I'm going to assume that since they had us chained up doing this teleporting for them, none of this is above board. No permits.
God, the gas lines.
The utilities! Think of the customers!
I do have to ask, Sir Escanor, how do you know this individual you freed is good? What if they were restrained for acts of evil?
Because I have an incredible intuition, as strong as my core.
I've never believed anything more in my life.
I've never believed.
This must be dealt with. And I'm gonna pull out my long sword and my shield, like at the ready, and ignite my sword into flames.
Dang, that's cool.
And start running into the cavern, because I assume that's where they are.
One of the wizards does yell at you, like, hold on.
Ah!
It's quite a ways down. They've been digging for several weeks. There is a teleportation circle here that will take you down there, but it will put you right in the middle of the pit.
What's in the middle of the pit?
Just the people digging up the pit. There's not a lot of cover there, so you would be pretty out in the open.
Tell me,
How
are
dark
any of
is
them,
this pit?
Are they skullduggerous?
I think so.
Then I will serve as judge, jury, and executioner.
So Escanor,
Yes.
I believe to enhance your judicious deliverance of justice. A teleportation circle will not do, no. We need an entrance. One that I can provide.
Yes.
And you feel weightless all of a sudden, all of you, as Richard casts Featherfall.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, I've never
Nice.
felt this light.
So we're gonna like float into the
With the glowing
floats while
light
he
of your
floats.
sword.
with the fucking flame of my sword. Also, hold on. We can add to this. Hold on just a second. I will also cast, if I could fucking find it. I'm sorry.
Grease. Obviously, right?
Oh, this would be such a good one to have taken.
I brought these boots and false tracks for nothing. just like what a waste.
I'll also cast. I also on top of thaumaturgy, I have a word of radiance, where a burning radiance erupts from me. Each creature of my choice, as we come in within range, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Oh, that's incredible.
And no, sorry, I'm level 10, so 2d6 radiant damage.
Hey,
I got a $15 donation from an anonymous source. Thank you so much.
That is
Every bit helps.
a pet. That is a pet. Not a pet. That is a wild magic.
Oh shit.
Chris, would you roll?
Yep.
Hey, we're over 3,000.
We are over 3,000. Holy.
As beautiful of a
Jesus.
number as that was to look at, this helps more.
36.
So thank you. 36. 36. And this will happen on... Jesus Christ. On Sir Escanor Armstrong.
Oh.
And you said 36?
Yes.
Holy fuck! Am I reading that right? Did we just
What?
get an anonymous donation of $350?
Yes. Holy shit!
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! Holy cow! I don't know
Jesus.
who you are, but you are fucking beautiful, and thank you so much.
Fucking cool.
Oh man, your muscles are much
Amazing.
bigger than anybody on
Oh my
this
God.
screen
Yeah,
right here.
no
Thank
kidding.
you, thank you so much. That's huge. Oh my gosh, thank you.
That is beyond.
Whoa.
That is double enlarged to Tony huge.
Yeah, mirror imaged even.
That is 32,000 pounds of muscly gorgeousness. Holy shit.
Sir Escanor Armstrong, for the next hour, you leave trails of flour, fungi, and moss everywhere you step.
Oh, like a fucking divine entity. I love it.
But that's also 3 magic items and another wild magic surge. So,
Oh my god, that's right.
can we get Chris? We roll a d100. Both Chris's and Jordan roll a d100. Let's do that. So everybody can roll some dice.
Oh my god. While y'all are rolling, just so you know, while tomorrow is technically not part of Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, we do have a regularly scheduled Monday game tomorrow where I've made a slight tweak to the Extra Life donation incentives. It used to be for donations over $5 would trigger a wild magic surge, and I'm going to regret this, but now it's for every $5 donated, a wild magic surge occurs. So if you donate $20, that's 4 magic surges. So,
Whoa.
yes.
Very nice.
I rolled a 55.
55. That was on a D100. So we'll say that is for a magic item here. What do
Tomorrow
you
only, Monkey
get?
Man. Tomorrow only.
Nice. You get, this might be good for you. You get an animated shield, Escanor.
Ooh.
Jordan, what was your roll?
72.
72. That's a high one. You. Come on, load. You get an eagle whistle. What does this do? While you blow the eagle whistle continuously, you can fly twice as fast as your walking speed. You can blow the whistle. You have a cape that billows. You can blow the whistle continuously.
Zooming past everybody.
Oh, but you're not stealthy anymore.
I try to just catch every shadow.
You can do it. You can do it 3 times a day.
Jeez.
And then we have what was your D20, Chris?
25.
25. That's the wild magic surge. So on top of that, Richard Magnum. You said what, Chris? Again, I'm sorry.
25.
25. That is an eye appears on your forehead for the next hour. During that time, you had advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. So you've opened your third eye.
I've opened my third eye. I can see everything. I can see the justice The lawlessness, it must be quenched.
We
that was
must quelch it.
Sorry, that was $300. That's one more D100. I'll roll that one. That's
Gup, when you get a
300.
chance, can you refresh the cash on the tracker? Because
I
people
sure
are breaking
will.
it with their donations.
I know, and I love it. I'll do that right now.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast.
Oh, I don't have the incentives rolling. Y'all are doing this without even seeing the incentives. I just realized I have not had those on all day, and you have been fantastic. I'm glad we've been catching it, though. But they'll pop up. So you said I rolled a 5, and that will go to... also go to Richard Magnum. That is a 5 on...
So I've got a
magic
third
item.
eye, a loot goblin, and whatever's incoming.
Yeah, whatever this magic item is.
I have a
on the right
plan
track.
for the loot goblin. It just requires the correct situation.
Oh, god dang. You get an alchemy jug.
Do I need to go get mayonnaise?
I don't know. It specifically says blue. I've not seen this before.
A blue alchemy jug.
Yeah, it came from Candlekeep. Blue alchemy jug.
I don't know the difference.
It doesn't make... Oh, it does make mayonnaise, yeah. I don't know if it's any different.
It may just be one of those things where it's named slightly differently for whatever setting it would appeared in.
Possibly. All right. So that's magic items. Oh no, did I run Chris away?
No, he said he was.
went to the
I thought he
bathroom
said he
once.
was bathroom.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Perfect. So, let me refresh this tracker. You said.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Where? There it is. Okay. I can't believe that. $33.30 freaking dollars.
It's wild.
That is a number that I'm having a hard time comprehending. I'm very much in shock because, like, I have distinct memories of watching. Let me back up. I used to do Extra Life with a group called Wichita Falls Gamers for Good when I lived in a city called Wichita Falls up north, up north Texas. And it was about 20 of us that would all do individual fundraisers. And we collectively would be lucky if we could collect about $1,000 for Extra Life. And the fact that, like, we've watched streams and people have, like, generated thousands of dollars for Extra Life is like, oh, that'll never be me. That'll never be us. And, like, literally, it's right here in front of us. And Holdren making it 3-3-3 fucking 3. Oh, my God.
Nobody can break that now.
Gorgeous bastard. Now I need to donate 33 cents.
You gonna cover that $1 charge though?
Yeah, for that one, I will absolutely cover that processing fee for the bit.
Oh gosh. All right, so we've got
All
magic
right, we
items
just need to
out.
double it now.
Yeah, double it and pass it on to the next one.
So we're falling down this hole with Featherfall, right?
And
Yes.
Word of Radiance.
And Word of
Word of
Radiance.
Radiance.
And Word of Radiance.
And Flaming Sword.
Whistling.
Flaming Swords.
And you,
Clancy's whistling.
I want to float down just like this, straight down.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful
as
flex.
you get further and further down into this pit, you begin to hear the sounds of mining. You hear hammers and picks hitting earth and rock, and sounds of mine carts moving, and sounds of two voices mostly that are yelling out orders to whatever miners you can't currently see. The standard, oh, come on, man, put your backs into it, and things like that. And as you come into the actual opening of this cavern, before you, it has been excavated quite a bit. There is about 60 feet of flat-ish ground in front of you, and then another large pit that's about 20 feet across. You can't really see how deep it is from here. There is a bridge connecting to the far side of this cavern that hasn't been completely dug out yet. And on that far side of the pit, standing at the top, you see a human male wearing red sorcerer's robes and a half-orc female standing next to him, and they are barking out orders at whoever is in the pit.
I don't like this.
Well, as we float in, that word of radiance, everyone that I see that I think is evil has to do a Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they take 2d6 radiance damage.
What's the range on that?
Everything that I can see.
Okay.
Each creature of my choice that I can see.
Currently, you can see
Whoa.
2 creatures. The sorcerer and the orc. So, the half-orc. So, the sorcerer... Sorry, what kind of save did you say it was?
Radiant.
What kind of save?
Oh, Constitution.
Constitution. So the sorcerer has a 23, and the half-orc has a 19.
Okay. So they just turn around and they're like...
Yeah.
like Sprite as we
You
come in.
are a little ways away from them, but yes, the sheer glory of the 4 of you floating down in this cave, ringed in light.
Also thaumaturgy, and there's like angel choirs singing.
And with that, that's going to be an initiative.
Nice.
So it's going to be a D20 for the initiative. You should have an initiative bonus at the top of your character sheet.
I have no initiative bonus, but I did roll a 19. So
Nice. I do have an initiative bonus, and that makes RC.
I get an 18.
Nice.
Okay.
Now,
Richard,
seeing them,
what was your...
I think. Oh, I forgot I'm a wild magic sorcerer. I should have wild magic. I forgot about that. Can't you use sorcery points to get spell slots back?
Yes, you
Yes,
should be able
can.
to.
I think it's
For that.
Yeah, it's like up to 5th level, or
Yeah, it's two for 1. Okay, cool. So 2 sorcery points per spell slot. I'm gonna blow all 4 of my sorcery points if I could beforehand to get my 3rd level spell slot back.
go for it.
Monkey Man did some D&D math for us.
Oh yes.
When Tony was X4 size, if he were to lift a small person, like a toddler, which is a weird example, from the floor to the height of Tony at maximum speed, it would kill them from the force being applied. Just lifting them, the G-forces of lifting them from the bottom to the top would exert over 2,500 joules.
Wow.
Thank you, Monkey Man, for that bit of math.
Nolan, what was your initiative?
Oh, that's a great question. I heard the word initiative, but I couldn't tell if we were actually rolling that. That's going to be a 19.
Wow. So all said, that is 4 different 19s rolled.
that's what all of us got?
No.
17 plus
I
2,
won.
so...
So Tony's got a 19. Richard's got a 19. Armstrong's got a 19. One of the enemies has got a 19.
Can we please do our tiebreaker based off strength score instead of dex?
Oh, you know what? Yes, you absolutely can.
We all just glare at each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Who's
start
doing this?
So, what are your strengths?
That's plus
got-
5.
Mine's +5 as well. So
So, the half orc that also rolled a 19 is also a +5.
Oh my god.
It's Richard.
Let's just do a roll off on this.
oh yeah. Hell
All right.
yeah.
Another
D20.
initiative roll or just a raw d20?
Just a raw d20.
Hey, I rolled a 1,
Aw.
so
I rolled an 18.
Sir Escanor,
Give
your
it to me.
judgment is glorious.
I rolled
Judgment
in.
will be served.
I rolled an 8.
So the half orc also rolled a 1.
My dex score is +2.
That's better than hers.
Okay.
Oh, it's the same as hers.
God damn it.
Shh, you can go first.
Okay. It's
can
like,
go
I'll keep rolling.
You can go before her, because otherwise we're going to be here all night just trying to figure out initiative order. So we got...
Comics, thanks for that helping hand. I don't think anybody's taken any damage yet, but once somebody does, got a +10 healing.
Nice.
the half orc took emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I like to think maybe she's like flexing her muscles as she's like yelling at these people, barking orders, and she turns around and we start flexing harder.
Rippling
right.
muscles.
So, kicking off the combat is the sorcerer, Nevalar, who is going to fire off. You know what? Why not? He is going to. So he's holding a staff, and from the staff, he lets loose a fireball. So I need all of you to make a dexterity saving
I'm
throw.
going to cast Counterspell.
Okay, what level?
3rd level.
Someone donated $350.
Okay. So he
Anonymous, yeah.
gets ready to cast fireball, and you reacting quickly see what he's about to do. You are a seasoned enough adventurer, you recognize the spell and quickly
I'm familiar with this
Cast.
form of injustice, fiend.
so you counter it. He is going to move slightly farther away from his half-orc friend so they're not so close together. And with that, it will be Sir Escanor's turn. So you are about 30 feet, and then, well, let me send you guys a picture, at least of the map. I don't have the ability to really make any changes to the map right now, but I can at least show you what it looks like.
Okay, sorry. Wife just got back. What did I miss?
He was gonna shoot a fireball at you guys, but
And counterspell.
Armstrong counterspelled it.
Yep.
So there is basically the map. You guys are coming in at the top of the map. There's about 30 feet to the cavern, or to that bigger pit, and then the bridge, and then the other two are standing on the other side of that pit from where you are.
Oh, they're across the bridge.
Yep.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn. With my bonus action, I'm gonna speak to my shield. I'm gonna say, "Guard me well," and throw it up into the air, and it's gonna start floating around me.
Okay.
And I'm going to. How far away is the half orc?
At this point, about 50 feet from you.
Okay, I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, so you might have to help me with this.
Okay.
Movement-wise, how close can I get? And will I have an action after that? I don't think I will I?
It depends. What's your speed?
My speed is 30, but with the bracers, it's plus 10, so 40.
Okay, so
That's
you
walking
would.
speed?
Yeah, so just walking, you would be able to get within 10 feet of them, and you would still have an action. If you choose to dash and use your action to move double your speed, you could get to them, but then the only thing you'd have left would be a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, actually, is the shield, is that a free action or?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, so so you could move just 40 and get within 10 feet, or you could dash and get the full distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash and get the full distance.
Okay.
God, can you give us some battle music?
Oh,
Fit
yes,
for
yes,
some
yes.
for
Yes, I
some
can.
muscle-bound.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Prepare yourself for divine judgment.
Oh man. What? Okay.
My eyes are just fucking gleaming and glowing gold
Okay.
as I stare down this half-orc.
All right.
I figured
and
you
as
just played the soundtrack to Magic Mike, but that works.
So you sprint at them, closing the distance very quickly. As you cross that bridge over the pit, you can see kind of a winding switchback leading down the pit, and there are some Duergar and a couple of giants running up, beginning to make their way up that switchback. It is about 100 feet down, so it'll take a little bit for them to get to the top, but they are on their way up.
Huzzah, foul fiends! I don't know whose turn it is now.
It is now Tony's turn. Richard, you are on deck.
All right. Well, I think that is Armstrong's battle cry, huzzah. So I'm going to and okay. So what's the who's closest to me?
They're both about the same distance away. They're both about 50 feet away from you, but then they're about 15 feet apart.
Which one casts the fireball?
The sorcerer, the human.
Okay, and that's not the one that Sir Escanor is squared up with, is it?
I don't know actually.
I'm squared up with the half-orc.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
that's
what
what
I
I
ran up to.
So I want to run up to the other one. I have 40 feet of movement speed. How close can I get?
You can get within 10 feet.
Okay, I will get within 10 feet. I will look and I'll say, you can't cast strong magic unless you have big muscles. So I want to, what am I going to do? Bulging my biceps, I want to cast mirror image first and then let 2 more versions of me pop out
Okay.
for my action. And then for my bonus action, I want to go into a rage.
All right.
That's action, bonus action. I'm in rage. I'm gonna grab my great sword, and I'm just gonna stand here and do squats with it while I'm waiting.
All right. Richard, you are up.
That's why I mute myself. Sorry. Repeat the ranges one more time. So, are we on the other side of the bridge from the chasm? We have to go across it to get to the enemies, or did we
Yep.
fall down? Okay. And how far from me to the nearest enemy?
It's about 50 feet.
About 50 feet. I don't want to do it this turn, but for future tactical situations, for the kids, could I give my loot goblin the Ring of Fireball and allow him to activate it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in my back pocket. For this turn, though, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I'm going to move up to the other side of the bridge so that, if the bridge gets collapsed or something, I'm not, in danger of being separated from my party.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, which creates 3 rays of fire, which I have to roll attack for each one, and I
Right.
have rolled those. That's going to be a 30, a 27, and a 26 to hit.
Those will all hit. I'm assuming. Who are you attacking with them?
How many enemies were there?
Right now, so there are 2 up top on the other side of that pit. There's the half-orc and the human sorcerer. And then looking down the pit, there's a group of 4 Duergar and 2 hill giants starting to make their way up the pit. They're about 100 feet down, so it'll be a round or
while.
two before they get up. But
Cool. I'm familiar with the wily magics of sorcerers, so I'm going to target all 3 of these at the sorcerer.
Okay.
So what you will see, let me add up this real quick. 15.
While he's adding, I missed something. I'm supposed to roll on the wild magic table when I cast a leveled spell and when I go into a rage. And so I'm going to do that twice if that's okay.
Go for it.
Excellent. So Richard pulls out a shiny magical device that many people in this world have not seen before. It's got a handle and a trigger and a barrel with a scope and some sights on it, and he aims it at the sorcerer up on the ledge and shoots him with a gun for 21 damage.
And you said this was fire?
Yeah, and he goes, "Scorching Ray!"
So as these 3 rays of fire connect, they do not seem to affect him.
What? What sorcery is this?
Anything else you want to do?
No, Richard is bewildered.
Okay.
This is incomprehensible. Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what it means. What was your wild magic, Surgeons?
I did not trigger one for my sorcerer, but the barbarian one is until my rage ends. I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights, gaining 1 AC, and if I'm within 10 feet of an ally, they also get 1 AC.
Awesome. I think you would be just within 10 feet of Escanor.
All right.
So I get what?
You get 1 AC, and I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna like flex my finger, and you're gonna watch a little pop up. Yeah, I'm gonna
All right.
send you over some lights to protect you.
So it is now the half-orc's turn. Clancy, you are up next. And she is going to draw her sword and use her sword to cast some sort of spell on herself. She draws the sword and kind of holds it close to her and mutters a word to it, and it glows briefly with this purplish light that then envelops her. And she then takes a swing at Escanor. That is definitely going to miss, because that's only a 13 to hit.
You'll have to do better than that.
And extra
Sexually.
attack. Well, that's a 14 to hit this time.
Getting better.
Oh, that sucks.
Clancy's just clamoring for shadows.
I know we are emitting so much light all over this place.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the darkness. Light.
Does a
Jeez, guys.
26 hit you?
Just barely. No, it is.
Just
Yeah.
a scratch.
Okay.
Is this to everybody?
No, it is just to Escanor.
Okay.
So that is going to be 14 slashing damage. And she is not moving, she's staying squared up with you. So that goes to Clancy. It's your turn.
Okay, with a little bit of shadow that's still left on the side of the wall, I'm gonna just kind of sneak back, and then I'm gonna use my MILF spring to
Okay.
shoot an acid arrow
think about my ring. Good job.
Yeah, why didn't you?
I could have Misty stepped. Damn.
Oh, yeah, you could have.
I could have Misty flexed.
Alright, so that is going to require you to make a spell attack roll. So let me think. You're not a magic user. What does the ring give you for an attack bonus? So it would be a d20. So it'd be a d20 plus 4.
Okay, plus
Yeah. And who are you attacking?
MILF spring. Did Clancy just use his MILF spring, or did I mishear?
4. Murphs. Is my MILFs.
Suddenly, cougars invade
For the kids.
for the kids.
For the kids.
For the children.
So
MILFs for the children. No.
No.
Nope.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Nope.
That's not what I said.
Nope.
It's Murphs. So
I don't know. Because we've been up forever.
Have to work tomorrow. Should have taken the day off.
gonna use. Yeah, it's only a 6, so it's not gonna.
So that does not hit.
No, it's gonna go towards the sorcerer.
Okay, and he literally just kind of sidesteps and lets the acid go past him. Is there anything else you want to do?
I guess I could. Does the eagle whistle does it allow me to float, or do I just like if I hold it? Do I float, or do I just move into the air and then just drop?
I don't know. Looks like Gup has the information for
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
the eagle whistle.
You can use it
eagle
3
whistle.
times a day, and you can whistle it for a length of time equal to 5 times your Constitution modifier. That's how long you can blow it, and you can blow it 3 times a day, and it gives you double movement speed as long as you're flying.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a 30 walking feed, you would also have 60 fly feed. It's feet.
Okay. I think I might just dash up close with. I think everybody else is up close, right? Near
Yes.
the bridge.
Yeah, so
I'll
you
just
would-
try to join everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
With,
and sorry, the whistle's a free action too. Sorry.
Oh,
It does not say as an action.
so I could just whistle up to there.
oh, yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll just do that.
All right.
Action. Nice.
Wow.
Does my dragon count as a bonus action?
So typically with pets or familiars or anything like that, typically they usually go like immediately after your initiative. So like usually they have their own set of actions that they can do as well. Did you send him the information for his little?
Yeah, I tagged in Discord. It's in our
I
group chat.
don't fully under. Doesn't it have like a scream attack?
I'm looking for it here. It has, the thunder snap, so it can blast
yeah,
thunder
there it is.
around to any creature within 30 feet of you.
Okay. So if I dash close and then the dragon
Yeah.
does the thunder snap?
Yep.
Okay.
I would allow that. It is any creature in 30 feet of you, so that would include any friendly.
Oh.
Okay, brother.
The muscles can take it.
Don't worry about Tony.
Okay. I mean, could it fly farther?
It does have a move speed.
Yeah.
It does have a
So,
fly
yeah.
speed of 10 feet, yes.
If you were to go, because you've got now 60 feet of movement, I think with your, or what's your movement speed normally? It should be on your, like the top of your character sheet there.
Oh yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, so you can move 60 feet with your whistle. That would put you, like you could go the full 60 feet and go 10 feet past where they are. It could fly
Just
another.
go behind them.
It could fly another 10 feet, and I think that would put it. You would only be able to get one of the enemies in the range of it, but you could just get one of them in range without getting any of your allies.
Yeah, let's be ridiculous and do that.
Okay.
So I'm on the other side now, so I just kind of like whistled too hard and just like shot myself.
Do you want to
So
go
who-
after the half orc or the sorcerer?
I'm gonna half orc versus half orc.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see here. That was a 13 con save, so she fails actually. Wow. Not quite enough. So that is 2d8 thunder damage if you want to go ahead and roll 2d8.
Ooh. 10.
Okay. So you whiz by, your dragon goes flying past you and lets out this screech, and the half orc like hears it and like kind of clutches at her ears for a moment. And a little bit of blood starting to trickle down from the ears from that damage. Is there anything else you want to do?
I think that's it.
Okay.
It's really loud, too. I'm thinking, like, 300 feet away, it's got to be so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely.
Yeah. Especially
Thankfully,
in
our eardrums have
a
muscles.
cave.
And it's just like echoing everywhere.
Holy shit, he flew across the room like a speeding bullet and blew the fuck up.
There you go.
For
That was-
someone trying to be like super stealthy, this is the
I know.
complete opposite.
I don't see you anymore. I'm assuming you found a shadow.
Alright, so that is back to Nevelar. He is going to. Once again, using his staff. He's going to cast a new spell.
Is Nevlar the sorcerer I attempted to shoot?
Yes.
Okay.
So he is going to turn the staff out and aim towards the bridge. He will just be able to hit Escanar and Tony with this. He mutters a word under his breath, and a cone of fire erupts from the end of the staff. I need both of you to make DC 15 dexterity saves.
How close?
me.
How close are you to me, Gup?
10 feet away from you, if I'm remembering correctly.
You'll have a +4 to your bonuses because of my
Hey!
Hell yeah, and I
because
have
of my aura.
and I have advantage from danger sense, if I'm remembering barbarians correctly.
And a wild
yeah.
magic surge thanks to Nurse Wiggles that could undo it all.
You know what? We're gonna go in Chris's favor here. You get the wild magic surge on your sorcerer.
Okay.
Oh, let's
Bold
go in
move,
your
sir.
favor.
Bold
Oh,
move,
that's
sir.
a move. Yeah, that's a choice you made. Okay.
I did get a 17 on my save.
Okay.
I
that's
also got a
enough.
17 on my save.
All right.
We look at each other. You're the armored version. Like, we're almost mirrored image here. My armored version. All right.
All right. So,
Wild magic.
the wild magic roll was a 45.
45. 45. Wrong page. It's why. Aw, shit. You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell.
It finally happened. We've been ball teased all fucking weekend. Started Friday.
Wow.
Everybody's been trying to cast Fireball, and they're like, I don't wanna, or it gets counterspelled. And finally, you give it to the fucking enemy wizard. Sorcerer, excuse me, I worked for my abilities.
Wow,
I was born looking this good.
You struck a nerve on yourself.
Let the record show I was trying to be helpful. Yes, Nurse Wiggles, I understand. It's not your fault, it's your husband's.
To be fair, there are a lot of equally bad things on here that happened to the caster, so that was what was going through my
That's
mind.
fair, I understood.
So, from the original spell that he sent out, you guys will take 10 damage halved to 5 from that fire spell.
And
then
this
from
is just Escanor and Tone,
Yeah.
correct? Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
And then 20-foot radius. So, did you move closer, Richard? I don't remember. I
So
think you
unless
did.
I'm misunderstanding the layout of everything, I'm looking at the map that you sent. I thought we were at the bottom, moving towards the top, so I crossed the bridge just to the end.
Okay, so
Is
you
that
would,
correct or is that wrong?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm just at the end of that bridge.
You would be in range of this as well then.
Okay.
So I need you to make a dex saving throw.
No!
I want
I
to
don't think a
cast
+4 from Sir Escanor would even help this one. That's going to be a 4.
Oh
Okay,
no!
yep. So that is a fail. So
That's it. Is that to me too?
I'm just gonna go with you guys saved from because technically I think this wild magic surge was part of the spell that he fired
That's
originally.
fair. I will
So,
accept that.
Is a secondary effect.
10, 20,
Leo, it is a wonder that Gup's not covered in pre-workout powder. You're
30.
right. God damn it, Gup. Don't!
So that is 30 damage from the fireball. Have to 15 for the two that saved.
So do I take only the fireball damage because it's an AoE and not the primary spell effect that he cast?
Correct.
Okay, cool. It's unpleasant, but I'll take it. Has anybody else taken damage yet? Can
I've taken plenty of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I've taken quite a bit already.
Have we haven't utilized? I think Cross used the helping hand to give plus 10 HP. So
Oh,
whoever has
yep.
the lowest HP gets plus 10.
I've lost 34. Yeah, 34 health
God
points
damn it,
so far.
Gup. I think Sir Escanor deserves that. The plus 10. I'm waiting for Gup's eyes to just immediately dry out.
I did something else too.
Oh no, what did you do? Did you cover yourself in
Get
oil?
that oil. You get olive oil.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh good.
Oh yeah, it's a T-shirt, not real
nice
muscles.
and toned.
Now you can't even tell I'm shiny, so I
didn't
just
even
made
know.
myself nasty for no reason.
Oh my god.
God dang it! I can't tell. I'm shiny. Oh hey.
You need more lights. For the kids.
For the kids.
Let it be known that Playotic is not beneath covering ourselves in olive oil and baby powder for the kids.
For the children.
Well, sorry, please think of the children.
Trying to drive this out. This is not nice. This is bad. Like it feels awful. Have you ever rubbed your hands with olive oil like it was soap?
Usually you do that before making pasta.
That's fair.
I didn't know my pa.
Fuck.
All right.
Guys, we have 40 minutes to finish this.
Yeah, no.
Much
We
was
got
the fireball
this.
damage?
It was 15 for
15.
us.
15, all right.
Sending a somewhat updated map. I just used your guys' first name initial for. So you've got the sorcerer, the O
perfect.
is for the half orc, and then you've got Richard, Tony, Escanor, and Clancy.
Very nice.
All right, so
That helps
will
tremendously, thank
be, Yep, that will be the end of Nevelar's turn, and we move to Escanar.
It's my
This is
turn.
totally different than I was visualizing. I thought
Yeah.
Nevelar was like up on the fucking ridge.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Shit, I could have counterspelled that. I thought he was more than 60 feet away. Oh well. Next time.
No, they were literally standing there at the edge of the pit, screaming at the people working down below.
I see. Okay. Understood.
So I stare into the half-orc's face. I raise my blade and I'm like, may my righteous flame absolve this world of your iniquity. And I'm going to slash down. I'm attacking.
All right.
It's a straight-up fucking attack.
That's an incredible word. Inequity.
Yeah. Does a 18 plus 5. Does 23 hit?
Yes, that will hit.
Awesome. And that will be... so 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my next attack to do the same thing.
All right.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Fuck yeah. 20 points of damage.
Damn.
I got that flame, which adds 2d6
Yep.
to my attack.
All right. She is officially bloodied. After all that.
It is not I who choose my foes, but my righteous judgment. If that makes any sense.
Not really, no, but
No, not really.
anything else?
I think they're now dazed for one round with that liner.
That's it.
They're like, wait, what?
Hey, they can't all be fucking cream of the crop, okay?
That's fair.
But I am going to give liners on every single thing that I do.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right. So, Tony, you are up. Richard, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay, so I could just step forward still. Is he still just right in front of me, or did he move back?
He's going to be about 10 feet off to your left as you cross the...
Oh, there I go. I see. Sorcerer. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to walk up slowly with my sword, drawing. With the power of my core, I will cleave you. And I'm gonna scrunch my abs and swing my great axe at him.
Okay.
Attack. I have an attack. Okay, I'm raging. 17 plus 10 for 27 plus 2, 29 to hit
Yeah,
for my first
that-
attack.
That will hit.
Okay, that is 12 plus 2, so 14 points of slashing damage. Magical. And then is he still standing?
Yes, he very much is.
Oh, I'm surprised you work out. In another world, we could have been friends.
But I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
16, just one less than last time.
That'll hit.
28. For
Who are you attacking?
the sorcerer.
Okay.
That is one less damage, so it's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Those are cut through. Still up.
Still up.
What does this bag of gray tricks do? Let's see.
Sure, we're about to find out.
Yes, you are. I didn't save it. Looking it up. Bag of tricks. Gray. Is it an action or a bonus action? Ah, it's an action. Dang. Okay. Then in that case, I think don't think I have any other bonus actions. Nope. That's it. So I'm done.
Okay. Richard, you are up.
All right. So, what did you say about hill giants and stuff coming from below? Is it the
Yeah,
pit
so-
beneath the bridge?
Exactly. In that pit, all the way down, like 120 feet down, that's where the excavation is happening. And there's like some switchbacks like heading up the pit. And so there are 4 Duergar and 2 giants
Heading
currently
up
trying to make their way up.
Gotcha. Could I, in the same turn, using an action to cast a spell and a bonus action to give an item, cast invisibility on the loot goblin and give him the ring of fireball?
Oh, hell yeah, you can.
Perfect.
Rule of cool.
Yes.
I will give the loot goblin the ring of fireball and I'll whisper in his ear. And then cast invisibility on him. And I will direct him to begin heading down the switchbacks.
Okay.
And
All
of
right.
course, we can see where this is going. My intention is to kamikaze.
Yep. I will let you know when he is amidst the enemies.
Perfect.
Down
I
there.
imagine there will be a bright flash of light from beneath us.
Yep.
In the meantime, Richard is going to move sort of in line horizontally with the C, like kind of between the 13 and the 14. He wants to spread out a little
Okay.
bit.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
and
Gotcha.
I think that's all I'm going to do, because that's going to be, that's it.
Okay. So it is now the half orc's go. And she is going to take 3 swings at Escanar.
Do your worst, fiend.
So that is a 25 to hit.
Barely.
Laser guns?
Oh,
It straight up switched to an orbital music on its own.
20,
Wait a minute!
pulls out some lasers.
27 to hit. And a 21 to hit.
Nice.
Do those all hit, or
Those all hit, yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, those all hit. Okay.
okay? So first swing is going to do 12 damage, 12 slashing, and then 8 slashing, and then 11 slashing.
I am going to use Stone's Endurance to do 1d12 plus 3 negation to that damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Flexing those muscles and
Yeah.
absorbing that strike.
Yeah. That's a max roll on that 12, boys.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Yeah. So 15 of that damage gets negated.
Perfect form! Holy shit!
Look at those delts.
Blue steel!
So that was 30. That was 31 total, right?
Yes.
So 16 points.
Yep. And then she is going to use Second Wind and recover some HP herself.
A fighter, I see.
Yeah. All right. It is now Clancy's turn.
All right. Can I use super sneak to go around and try to sneak attack the sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like there's like a pillar or something. So I'll super sneak and sneak
Well,
attack.
and I will let you know the way your sneak attack works is anytime you have advantage, you can use your sneak attack damage, and with having a ally within 5 feet of an enemy, that will give you an advantage for your sneak attack.
And I'm right by him.
Yep.
Nice.
So you don't
Squats.
even really have to hide if you don't want to. You can still hide, but it's not as necessary.
I feel like the way my character goes, he's gonna just overly do it.
Yeah. I figured as much. I at least wanted to let you know what the options were.
Yeah. Alright, so what do I have to roll for a sneak attack?
What weapon are you using?
I got a short sword.
Okay, so that is something you'd have to get closer to because that's only a 5-foot reach. Let me see here. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to make an attack with your short sword, go more than welcome to. So it's a D20 plus the. So it looks like a +6 to hit.
That's gonna be a 9.
Okay, well it's with advantage, so you can
with
roll.
advantage.
Yeah, roll 2 D20 and take the highest.
Oh, okay, cool. Oops. Oh, natural 20 on that. Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
On a sneak attack.
Okay.
too.
The first one of the night too.
Yep.
Yes.
So the way that we're doing crits is you take is the maximum damage and then roll another die. So for the short sword, that's 1d6. So you'll automatically do 6 damage and then go ahead and roll another d6 to add to that.
Sweet. That's 2.
Okay. And then your sneak attack is automatically 5d6. So that will automatically be
Fucking hell.
30 points of damage. And then go ahead and roll 5 more d6.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh
speed
yeah.
things up. Just gonna speed things up and
Get that dice roller out.
God damn.
18 total.
Okay, so 48, 50. So that's
I just-
56 total damage.
I just walk up right behind the sorcerer. It's like, hold this for me.
So, with that, the illusion around the sorcerer Nevalar breaks.
The illusion.
Wow.
And before you is no longer a human male sorcerer. Before you is now a young red dragon.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
In a dungeon? Wow.
Oh.
Yep.
I understand everything now.
All right. Anything else that you want to do on your turn, Clancy? Do you have any bonus actions, or
Let's see.
if you would have some more movement, you could back away, but it would get an attack of opportunity against you. Actually, if you haven't used your bonus action yet as a rogue, I believe you can bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
I think.
I'll disengage.
Yeah.
Is that just kind of like
So-
step out?
Yeah, so you can disengage, and then you can safely move away without triggering an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I think you'd probably be able to get about
Just
another.
slink.
Just slink into the shadows.
So you could get about 15 feet away from it.
Okay, cool.
All right, and now it is Nevalaric, the young red dragon's turn. He is going to take all 3 of his attacks.
Typical.
Actually, he can hit 3 of you plus his own ally with a breath attack. So
Fuck.
I need a DC 17 Dex saving throw from Richard, Tony, and Escanar.
Fuck, that's a fail. You said DC 17?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only liking this danger sense.
Using a dice roll.
It's good. 17, 18, 19, 20.
I'm really regretting...
20 total.
20 total as well. I also rolled
Okay.
fucking dirty 20. The 2 of us. Same wavelength.
Can you spot me, bro?
So that is a 16d6.
Oh shit! I
That
have
is
to keep
a
concentration.
total of 71 damage.
Jesus
Halves
Christ.
to 35.
71 damage means Richard is unconscious and the loot goblin is visible.
Okay.
No.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh.
That is the end of the dragon's turn. It is Escanar's turn. Oh wait, forgot to do the saving throw for the orc. The half orc. She failed.
Ooh.
So she is dead.
The Orcus.
Oh.
Yes.
The dragon did not
what?
care.
Yep.
Oh, the dragon hit
He
the
killed
orc.
his own ally.
Wow.
Typical dragon.
Evil.
Doesn't know
Evilness.
evil. Doesn't know the
What
value of a
kind
spotter.
of fiendish activity is this?
So, Escanar, it is your turn. The enemy that was in front of you is now dead.
Yeah. Where is Richard?
He would be. I don't think anybody moved since then, so he would be about 10 feet behind you, like 10 feet closer to the dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him and lay on hands.
Ooh,
Give him 20 HP.
gorgeous.
Okay.
Plus 20 HP.
Yeah, every time you do something, I just want to go,
Oh yeah.
Full series of Joes, just like.
Channeling through you, TL Holdren aids your lay on hands, granting me an additional 10 HP.
Oh, there
Nice.
you go. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna take a greater healing potion because
Okay. That's fair.
I'm pretty fucked up. I'm
Yep.
not gonna lie.
That is fair. Is that
How much is that? I can't.
where did that go?
Is it 44 plus 4? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
How's Sir Escanor doing? He's
Looking
in
rough, I
he's in battle, but like, is he doing okay?
Like
Sir.
Like health wise?
Yeah,
health wise? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm down to 19.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah. 44 plus 4, so that is not the best. I got 12 hit points back.
I
So-
will say I allow rerolling of ones on healing.
oh, good. That's good. That's
A
good.
benevolent dungeon master.
Yeah. Well, when
So
you guys
then-
think you're going up against a human sorcerer and a half orc, and it turns out to be a dragon,
So that's 14
Yeah.
points back.
Me
Hell
with
yeah.
my fireball, firebolt, scorching ray.
33. Now I'm up to 33.
what emotionally?
Okay.
I'm alive,
All right.
and that's I think that's all I got.
All right. Tony, you are up. Richard, you're on deck.
All right. Oddly enough. I am going to swing recklessly first
Okay.
for 2 attacks on the dragon. I'm still face to face with the dragon, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes, this is where I want to be. This is a challenge I haven't set yet. Let's see if I can bench her. So it's advantage. That's 10 plus 10. So 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Yes. Okay. And advantage. Dope. Natural 20.
Nice.
All right. Shit. Okay, I have something for this too. I think. Sorry, I don't play often. Yes. Strike of the Hill Giant. Once per turn, when I hit a target with a melee weapon, I can imbue it with an extra D6 damage. And if it's a creature, it has to make a DC 17 strength throw or be prone. So I'll use that.
I have not been adding my proficiency to my attack
Wow.
rolls.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Did it fail?
Even with a +7 on the strength, that is a 11.
Yes.
So he fails and is knocked prone.
So
Son of a bitch.
damage total. I'm gonna do this in D&D Beyond because that's also fast.
Yeah.
16. 23 points of slashing damage on the crit plus 10 more for the hill giant. So it's 36 so far.
Okay.
The second hit also, so that's another 2d6 plus 6 for 15 more points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Then I'm actually going to drop my rage.
All right.
I'm gonna drop rage, and for a bonus action, do nothing, and I will bide my time right here.
All right.
No, can I drink my healing potion for a bonus action?
Go for it.
All right, I'll do that. What is it?
4d4
4d4.
plus 4.
Oh hell!
Reroll
once.
Yeah.
I didn't get any ones. I got 2 2s though.
So did the half orc, or no, not half orc? Did the hill giants and everything make it up to switchbacks?
16.
They're gonna be at the end of this round.
Okay, I
So
thought.
it's-
What is Gup? What are you doing? Are you attacking?
I
them?
attacked the dragon twice, knocked it
dragon
prone,
twice.
and then I drank my healing potion for 16, and I'm done.
Okay, for some reason I thought you said you were attacking the hill giant. My bad.
This dragon is starting to look a little rough.
No, I have a strike of hill giant that I did,
Oh, okay.
and I'm done.
And Richard, it is your turn.
Richard
Clancy,
is going to use
you are up
half
next.
his movement speed to stand up
Yep.
and then begin lathering Sir Escanor in restorative cream, restoring 8 HP. It's not much, but it, above anything, it gives his muscles a luster again, which may boost his confidence,
Yeah.
if anything.
It's important.
It is. I assume that pulling that out of my bag, that would use my
That would-
entire
yeah.
action. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and then just kind of like, I only have about 12 foot of movement speed left. So I'm going to just try to position myself where I'm not
Okay.
standing directly next to somebody.
Yep. Makes sense.
And that's it.
Do I get HP back for the
Yeah, 8
lathering?
HP. 2d6
8?
plus
Okay,
2.
you said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I just missed that.
All right.
love seeing my muscle friends rubbing each other down with that good oil.
At some point, unnoticed to anyone, he just turned into Macho Man Randy Savage, which is hilarious because you were not speaking in that cadence when we started.
No, but I couldn't stop. I don't know what else to do. How else do muscle people talk?
Yeah,
Protein.
it's in the name.
Way.
There is no other way. Oh, yeah. All right. Clancy, it is your turn.
Okay, I don't have a wide, diverse range of actions to do, so,
Stab it till it's dead. That is perfectly
I'm just
acceptable.
gonna keep-
Yep.
Is it totally acceptable to just try to sneak attack again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've still got an ally
Okay.
within 5
Great.
feet.
I'm gonna
so
keep sneaking. I do a sneak attack.
All right, roll to hit.
So it's D20. Do I add anything with that?
For your short sword, it's a +6.
+6. So 11.
That will not hit.
But I got the friend. Do I
Oh yes,
roll
yep.
again?
So you have advantage.
Alright. Let's do a big one. Okay, 16.
That does not hit.
Was it 16 on the die?
It's 10 on the...
Oh, darn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I just like sneak up and then step on a rock. And
Never mind.
it's just like it's like
All right. So it is at this point. If Richard would like to roll 8d6 for the fireball that's about to go off
Absolutely.
at the Duergar and hill giants coming up.
Nice.
It is 19 fire damage.
Okay.
Not great, not bad.
No,
big is this?
that does take care of 3 of the 4 Duergar, though,
There we go.
Nice.
and a nice little chunk into the 2 hill giants.
As soon as we're just fighting this thing, and we see from the pit below just a.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like this dragon is lying prone on its back. Your rogue friend starts to move up to stab, but steps on a rock and makes a lot of noise and goes, nope, 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 and then.
Somebody burning calories.
I smell protein.
So the dragon is going to use half of its movement to stand up from prone. And is going to take 3 attacks with reach. So he is going to take a bite attack at Tony.
Yeah.
That is a 29 to hit.
Let's see. Nope. I did that so I could cast shield. No, it's gonna hit. I did nope for me. It's gonna hit me. I dropped rage so I could use shield, thinking that would be better than halving my damage. I made mistakes.
That is only 8 piercing damage, though, because I rolled 2 1s on my damage.
Not my nip.
And 2 claw attacks, 1 at Tony. That's 25 to hit you.
Shit. Still gonna hit by 1 if I do it. So yes, it'll hit.
Okay. Okay, that's better. This time 18 slashing damage.
I'm gonna look over at my buddy and say, And
I
I'm
will
also
come
gonna
to
use-
your aid.
I'm also going to use Stone's Endurance and shrug off a D12. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Always nice. We can do that 4 times a day, so why not? You know,
Lines, hell yeah. So it's a D12, right?
Yeah.
D12 plus 3.
Hell yeah.
His last strike with his claws in that one, so.
That's also a 12.
Wow!
So I'm going to go over. That was. And I'm going to replicate his form and shrug off the same amount of damage. That's 12. What is it? 15? Okay.
Yeah.
So how much was the damage total before I reduced it?
It was
18, right?
18, yep.
All right, so
6.
6 points of damage. Oh, good form, man! It saved my life.
I feel like it's like you get bitten and then you just flex so hard that it just kind of seals back.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
All right. That is the end of the dragon's turn. Escanar, it's your
Okay.
turn.
I am going to run up to the dragon and I'm slashing down on him.
Okay.
And that is a nat 20.
Fuck yeah!
Damn!
I'm gonna put a little flavor on
Smite?
this.
You gonna
A little
smite?
flavor on this. Yeah. Your dark deeds have not gone unnoticed, and now you shall face the consequences of your malevolence. Know this, fiend. I do not relish in violence, nor do I revel in the spilling of blood, but in the face of such unrepentant wickedness, it falls upon me to be the sword of justice, to purge the world of your vile presence and restore balance to the realms. I'm striking down You said, how do you do?
So whatever your initial damage die is, like instead of like rolling and doubling it, so if you have a D10, you will automatically do 10 points of damage, and
What
then
about
you roll,
with the fire?
and that will count with every single damage die that you roll.
Fantastic, because I'm also casting Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Yep.
So that's
Well.
another 4d8.
I bet we see triple digits, maybe.
So
I also failed my Constitution save, and I'm terrified.
So the total damage for all of that's what, 4d8s, 2d6, and a d10. So 10, 22 plus 32 is 55 for the first, and then plus 32, so 87.
How do you kill this dragon?
Jeez, almost triple digits.
Well, I already put the flavor on it, so I strike him, I stab him with my flaming sword, and a brilliant fucking bright light beams through. a literal divine smite that just beams through the
Beautiful.
cavern.
So you strike your sword true through the base of this dragon's head, almost just decapitating it, just from the sheer force of your radiance and just badassness. The Duergar and hill giants that have finally made it to the top of this hill, that are burned up from this fireball, see this happen and go nope, and start running across the bridge to leave.
Looking down at the cindered body, I kind of snub my nose and I say, "You should have filed for a permit."
And your code enforcement now. Oath of code enforcement.
So with that, you are out of initiative. I guess we're getting pretty close to...
We got
8 minutes.
Yeah, 8-ish, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Soft stop in
so-
8, hard
Soft
stop in
8
38.
minutes. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's up to you guys then if you want to explore the... There's not much around here except digging utensils and shovels and pickaxes. If you want to go down the pit, you can and see what's at the bottom there that they were digging up, or you can just head back up to the top.
I want to drop and empty my entire bag of gray tricks down that hole.
Please do.
I'm sorry, what?
This looks like a good spot.
Which,
Wait, Richard points to a sign that says no dumping and then worriedly looks at Sir Escanor.
The ground starts shaking.
thank you, Aldrin, for that. DM Chris, question. Can I have 8 of these balls? Instead of rolling a d8 for each, can I just do 1 of each?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm just going to dump a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, and an elk. A giant elk, rather, down this hole from a tiny little bag that I pulled out from behind whatever this is.
That one remaining Duergar and 2 hill giants are about to have a bad time.
Wow.
He's getting exploded by an, not invisible troll, but then, oh my god.
Are they gonna fall into the lake?
They're not real animals. Oh, no.
No. So the teleportation circle to the lake was actually at the very top. They were basically digging at the bottom, putting all of the dirt into wheelbarrows, like giant-sized wheelbarrows.
And dumping it into the portals.
The giants would take them all the way up to the top, dump them into the portal, and then they would empty it over transport it over the lake. So it was how they were getting rid of the dirt from this pit.
I would like to know what they're attempting to dig up.
Huh? If you want to go down there, you can.
Now there's a
Featherfall
direwolf.
gang?
Yeah, we all jump holding hands.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I will cast Featherfall again.
Okay.
Slay back.
It's the only way to travel.
Oh, yeah, man. Like, why would you travel any other way?
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to plan another campaign for this. This is a little like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When we land, can we like? Can we like do the embrace again?
Yes.
And like the three of us tall folk do it, and I'm gonna look down at Richard. No, this time you're on our level, brother, and I'm gonna flex and cast enlarge reduce. Today you're with the big boys.
Oh yeah! Yeah! The cream always rises to the top. Yeah.
So at the bottom of this pit, it looks like they're excavating some sort of large skeleton. It's hard to tell what it is for
I
how
like to call
little.
it cast animate dead. No.
I think there's size limits on that.
Yeah, there are. I don't even have that spell. Ghosty,
Josh,
what's up?
hey buddy, hey friend. Oh man.
Excavating some kind of large skeleton. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't have anything fun or interesting. I can rub it down with cream.
Maybe that'll make the muscles grow back and it can get swole.
It works so great. I'll at least I'll dual hand like rubbing some cream on Escanor and Tony. Just
I have a handy spice pouch. I could put some seasoned pepper to maybe make it sneeze.
Wow, that's incredible. Tony and Escanor both gain 11 HP. I rolled the exact same
there you
thing
go.
twice.
Booyah.
I mean, did you really expect any different with them both rolling 12s on their stones and Germans? And
That was pretty cool.
Can I cast Identify? Like, it's not. I don't know if that would really help in this situation. Like,
What are we trying to accomplish?
I'm
he
just
just
curious
wants
what
to know
they're
what
trying
the
to dig up, and
skeleton
they're
is.
yeah.
Is the skeleton like dirty and covered in dirt and stuff?
Yeah. So at this point, at the bottom of this pit, it's about a 30-foot wide pit, and
Does it have
there's
7 heads?
There's not enough of it dug up yet to know. Like, there's maybe a 4-foot section of bone that you can kind of make out maybe the top of the skull.
Can I like prestidigitate some of the dirt away and maybe get any type of better view?
Yeah, you could do that.
Or I guess should I say hexadigitate?
It does clear up some of the dirt to leave some of the skeleton showing a little bit more clearly. If you guys want to roll, I will say nature checks.
I don't even know if I have. Yeah. No,
It's a 15.
I'll roll
I
it,
would
but-
say nature or
Can I intimidate
history.
it? No.
I mean,
You intimidate
you can
the bones.
try to intimidate the bones. Probably not
History's
going to do
better
anything.
So I will
Okay,
walk up.
history.
I rolled a nat 20 on history.
Hey,
Okay.
Whoa.
Very nice. I rolled a 0. I rolled a 3 and I have a -3. So I'm gonna pexdigitate
bones.
this and be like, more bones.
Yep. What did the other two roll?
I rolled a nat 20.
Yep.
oh, it's the laser guns again.
Oh no.
Clancy, did you roll anything?
We have a permit, Holdren. Don't worry.
Okay. So with a nat 20 on a history check, and given that you just fought a much, much, much smaller version of this creature,
Ah, yes.
you would think it is probably a dragon. It is very large. It is probably the remains of an ancient dragon.
I believe, due to the context of the battle that we were just in, this is a big dragon.
You're a big dragon.
It's a much bigger dragon.
Yeah.
It's a papa dragon.
There's not many bigger than you.
No, there's not. I start flexing. Back at him.
No flex again. Nobody can flex without everybody just. Well, at least it's dead.
Regardless, this was a very illegal operation, and I'm gonna have to make some arrests.
All right. Well, as you make your way up out of this pit and into the barn, as you exit the barn, the goblin Fezbank is standing outside waiting for you.
Oh,
Can I
right.
do-
Forgot. We
Can
had
I
a thing
do
that we
a
had to do.
sleight of hand and take like a toe bone or something?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You can fashion a dagger out of it.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah, 24.
Okay,
Take a toe
that's
bone.
pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no toe bones visible, but there is a little part of like what might have been a horn at one
Oh,
point
okay.
that you can kind of just grab and pocket. So yeah, Fezbank is waiting for you. I'm just like, well done, everyone. Well done indeed. The company is very pleased with you all.
Pretty feet.
Thank you. It's
Tony,
Well,
you're clearly
what?
exhausted from the day. I think you need to sleep.
Yes. You're right, brother.
Have some more ointment.
Oh yeah.
Can I use a Caspation rub and we'll just make up the muscles are glistening.
rubbing each
Just
other
blow
down.
the spice everywhere. We're all just glistening.
Oh, it's like icy hot. It feels real good.
Is yours coming from your alchemy jug?
Mine? No, I have
Yeah.
I have a jug of restorative ointment.
I have
or a
just
jar,
a spice
rather.
bag, and it's just like, I guess I could do protein because it's any spice.
it's way
Yeah, it's
it's
Whey
way powder.
protein.
Pure away.
just like sprinkling them with it.
Yeah.
We'll have
Or
to report our
foremost.
findings to the proper authorities.
Muscle bees with you. Muscle bees with you.
There's no need for that. The proper people have already been informed.
And who's that?
The proper people.
I think we're gonna need to see some paperwork.
I'm gonna need to see.
That's sick.
Don't you worry. The Blue Line Trading Company is always doing its best to operate for the interests of the people.
Right.
You-
I will be making a report.
We will, of course, keep our word. You are all free men now. You do not have to worry about us tracking you any further. Here, I have this for you, and he pulls out 4 like pieces of cloth that have blood kind of drawn on them and throws them out there. He's like, "That's your blood that we collected from you."
Removed
not-
without
Seems like
consent,
jam.
which is
A crime.
a crime.
Well, you were all in jail at the time. You know what?
In jail, but not without rights, my good sir.
Let's sweeten this deal a little bit, and tell you what, you can all keep the farm as well. It's
Excuse
yours.
me, hold on a second. Is that bribery that I smell?
No,
I
it is a
believe that's a
reward.
crime.
The ground
For-
starts shaking.
It is a reward for services rendered.
I've got. Oh, I can't. I'm out. Nope. And, sorcery points. All right. I will get a spell slot back and enlarge, reduce. Start asking Armstrong.
I would like to enlarge, reduce. What's his face? The goblin.
Oh,
Except we're gonna reduce him.
Okay. He lets out a yelp and turns and runs. And as soon as he gets into a shadow, he disappears.
Can I
roll? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
for flavor, or not, I can do this mechanically. I have one of my items that I picked at the start of the adventure was an alchemical compendium. And if I can grab him after reducing him, I'd like to use the alchemical compendium to turn him into a book.
Can I Misty Flex now and catch him and tackle him to the ground for him to do that?
Misty Flex!
Yeah.
You like flex your calves and just
With my ring.
Misty Flex reinforce you need.
Since
Technically, the alchemical compendium specifies something that's not worn or carried, but it's for the kids.
For the kids.
I rolled a save on his part to see how well he did, and he rolled a nat 1. So, it is fated for him to be a book.
Fear not, young fancy feet goblin.
It was bound to happen.
We'll be going through the proper channels, and you've given us reason for
well
investigation.
And the book to Sir Escanor, and it says the laws and codes of Faerun.
You can throw the book at them.
Indeed, we will. That's our next campaign right there.
Yep.
Seems like an open and shut case.
We need to find you an axe instead of, or a mace instead of a sword or something that's a big gavel.
Yes.
That's a crime! Well, the flaming sword was supposed to be like, the blade of justice. Like Michael's,
Yeah.
the archangel blade, So, but yeah, no, I'd take a gavel. So,
Ornamental.
Oh, man.
that was
Well, that's all I got.
That was,
That
so
was
fun.
amazing.
So fun.
That's great.
I'm burning up from laughing.
My face hurts from smiling.
Yes.
And that's one of my favorite things. I've heard that a few times over this weekend. My face hurts from smiling. That was fun. This was great. And it has been. And because of that, and y'all, we have $3,350 raised up to give to some kids to help.
We're going to
Wow.
get 3,500.
We have one more game left.
Oh my god.
Let's see what we can do with one more game. Because y'all are awesome. Y'all are freaking amazing.
Yes.
If you don't have anything else, Chris, I'd like Jordan and Chris, other Chris, let us know where we can find you and what projects you have going on. Y'all got some cool stuff. Let's start with Jordan down there. Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Jordan. I run Goose Poop Games. You can find all our games at goosepoopgames.com. Or you can find me on all the socials at goosepoop207. I just released Good Soup. It's a fun little story game. It's GM-less, just toss it on the table, start playing. Roll D5 is gonna have a live play of that April 24th, I think.
Ooh, we love
Awesome.
Five.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I will be there for that. Well, thank you, Jordan, for playing. It has been spectacular. You did amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been so much fun.
Chris, what you got going on?
Which one?
Oh, Sir Escanor first.
You have to refer to him by his legal name.
Sir Escanor Armstrong.
Sir Escanor Armstrong.
Hey everybody, I am Chris. You can find me on Threads and Instagram at 10 to my flames. I play with Evandale on the Evandale Twitch channel. I also play with Ain't Got Crit on the Ain't Got Crit channel. And I'm also an advocate for the TTRPG Collective, which is the TTRPG Collective is a Discord server of over 650 members in and adjacent to the TTRPG industry. We offer mutual aid, support, networking, educational panels, game jams, and opportunities to jump into casual games and actual plays. Follow us on Threads at TTRPG Collective, and we also officially have a website now, ttrpgcollective.org, that has all of our information and the Discord server link. So if you haven't checked it out yet, it's free and everyone is welcome.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet. It is. Yes, it is an awesome place. Chris, other Chris?
Well, first off, thank you for allowing me to participate in this again. And as a DM this time, this was a lot of fun.
You did a spectacular job, by the way, for your
Well, thank
especially
you.
for your
It was-
first stream
it
to
was-
DM game.
Oh yeah,
It was awesome.
This-
It was so much fun, dude.
Thankfully, I'm one of those people who I am super nervous until it starts, and then I can just focus. But I'm not really around too much. I mean, I've got my username's Awesome Chris everywhere. If I'm ever on Twitter or Reddit or here on Twitch, that's where you can find me. Usually if I'm streaming anything though, it's wherever Gup's streaming. So you can find me there.
Yeah, I'll drag him along with you whenever I can.
Yep. Happy to be dragged along.
Sweet. I am as well happy to drag you along because this was pleasant and this was such a fucking funny game. I love this so much.
This is a great table, too.
I was very
Like,
excited
this
about
is
this
awesome.
table. Yeah. Perfect.
The
Well,
dynamics were impeccable, honestly.
yeah.
I didn't even need that one.
Favor. Can somebody screenshot this? Some reason mine are turning really bright. Can we get one group flex for a screenshot? Somebody's got to print screen it. Ooh, wait. I can't print screen it. We're just hoping they're doing it.
Don't know how long.
We're just
Hopefully
hoping-
someone's getting this.
I'm just hoping you're doing it. Let's hold it for just a minute longer. Push through the pain.
Surely someone's gotten it by now.
All right. All right. Well, we will be back in about 15, 20 minutes with our last game for this weekend, and I'm going to prepare for that. I'll be running it, and so I'll be back in a moment.
Holy shit. Is
And-
that 3 games in a row for you? No, 2 games.
No,
Sorry.
it's just 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be back here in just a little bit. I'm going to throw on some commercials, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.